You never know. Sometimes the right words at the right moment, will get to people, and it will do a lot of good. So I feel like we're all pretty good at saying what we want to say, and if you need to be harsh, then we're harsh. If you need to hear some nice words, encouraging words, then there's always someone to step up and say it.
We have our system, we have our protocols, and also our moves a lot of times are something we speak about constantly. That's why we can refer it pretty fast. It's a basic process of experience the action, then experience the mistake, then experience the analysis of this mistake, and then I just try to fix it and get the knowledge from this mistake. My next move will be better. This is a process like this, nothing special.
Yeah, I would say Finn and Philip, Neo. Those are the two heads of the team, basically, and I would describe them as the Rocks.
There's always different visions of how to play the game. There's different styles of playing the game. I've played for more than 20 years in this game, and I just try to explain them my point of view so they feel the same way. Of course, there's some disagreements sometimes, but in the end, I feel like this team has really nice work ethic.
We need the glue. I feel like I'm responsible a lot of the times to have like a one-on-one chat to try and bond with the individuals and try to make the atmosphere loose. You kind of look at the environment you're brought into and what the team needs, and you go from there.
I think it's a team mentality. There's not one time that I feel that people were out of the game or frustrated. It's everyone was on the same page to just keep it going. All it took was the round where Brokey kills 2 outside and Torji team kills 1, and yeah, that was the round where I think people felt like, yeah, the game is ours again.
Blade told us, like, guys, all good. We need to refresh mind and let's go back in server and let's show them what we are capable of. We have our preparation, just focus on our things that we talked and let's just show it. Let's just play good CS. Let's show
brother,
CS.
what's good, Swifty?
We did that and we won. I'm happy.
How we doing, brother man?
It's CS,
How are we doing today?
How it is. It's not going to be an easy game. We're just gonna get there and do our best to win the game.
I'm gonna eat my food real quick, but I'm locked. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Budapest!
Yes.
One more spot to find for the grand finals, and it'll be either Navi or FaZe. This is an epic rematch from back at the Copenhagen Major, how we started CS2. But some things have changed since then. A lot of players have changed places since then.
Yeah, how you doing today, Swifty? What the vibes looking like?
Themselves falling down, unable to grasp trophies and success in this year. But a shot at it at a major grand final could certainly be something and incredibly special. It can go either way. It all comes down to what happens on this stage. So let's get closer to finding out who it can be. Budapest, are you ready?
Yeah!
Welcome on stage, Navi.
Hell yeah. Oh, we're not done. Oh, that's right. We gotta do the other walkout. I'm dumb. It's FaZe time.
Welcome on stage.
Damn, they speed ran through fucking Frozen and Neo's cards. What the fuck?
FaZe.
Turn me all the way up. I'm the biggest FaZe fan you've ever seen at this major. I'm the biggest FaZe fan you've ever seen today. Look at my goat Frozen. The greatest player in history. Damn!
Kerrigan, the battle of underdogs. But you like being the underdogs, right?
I love being underdogs.
You said some time ago that FaZe is already focusing on 2026. Is this just a trick to manage pressure a little bit inside of the team?
Not really. Everybody talked about what mistake we did. What can I say? Jacob is showing the world what he's capable of. We have a chance here to go to a final. Navi played great. They beat Furia like no one had done the last 3 months. Just looking forward to a great game and give these guys a great game today.
Tell me, FaZe thrives in chaos while Navi thrives in system. Is this clash of styles going to, show your capabilities as a leader to keep your team composed?
It's always a clash of styles. I just love playing different styles. I've played for so many years, and Navi is the same style. Just looking forward to 2 styles meshing up and let the best team win today.
One question, do you want to check how the siren sounds in this arena?
I love the ambulance, I'm not gonna lie.
Alexi, a very impressive victory coming over Furia. You had 4 days to prepare for that one.
God
Just
damn.
1 day here for FaZe.
That crowd.
Do you have the same level of details and understanding of how you want to approach this game?
Yeah, the whole team feels hungry.
They're chanting "Send them home" in the before game interview. What is going on?
How much preparation we have, it's just the mindset, how we go into today.
I'm glad you spoke about the mindset because it has looked so much stronger. Does it feel like you guys have taken things to another level that can help you accomplish your dreams?
I think so, and the whole team is playing very, very good right now, and I feel like the confidence is oozing out of them, and I'm just looking forward to play today.
And I can see it, you're even smiling right now. So, FaZe, right? Stiko was just touching on it. They have a very chaotic style, a chaotic way of playing compared to your system. But do you have an understanding of how you want to control that chaos?
Yeah, we played against them previously. We know how it is. We know they have the stage factor, but we know we have it as well, so we're ready.
You want to get this arena pumping for you again?
Yes.
He said he is.
Budapest! I can feel it! I can really feel it! This is something special. Now, I need to understand this. I see Navi flags, I see the FaZe fans in the back, I see this everything, everywhere, just beautiful people loving Counter-Strike. So let me find out which way we're going on this one. Navi! side, FaZe!
You can do it too. Raise the fuck up.
It sounds good. It sounds really good right now in here. Let me try it one more time. I'm not quite sure. Navi! All right. Let's see what they got. FaZe! Now, I want you guys to listen up. I want us to start a clap. So everyone, put your hands together. Join me. We're going to clap ourselves into this game and get this semi-final started. Let's go! Yeah!
The core of champions from the first ever CS2 major versus an org who have taken home silver in 2 out of the last 3. For one, Grand Finals berth awaits here in Budapest, and this is no easy
Alright, let me finish my food and then we're gonna lock the fuck into this match.
Including those coaches standing behind you to be locked in to this one.
There's a game within the game, because often we talk about the players. We can talk about the AWP duel. We can talk about the in-game leading duel between Reclximer and Karrigan, but I think the duel between Neo and Blade is interesting for many reasons. And there's level to this one, because if I were to ask you, who would you rather have behind you as we see the maps on your screen, most people would say Blade, you know, a GOAT candidate. But there's levels to it. There's a reason why Neo is the coach of FaZe Clan. He's not necessarily needed to be this tactical genius. He's a people's guy. He's a management guy. He's a guy that is right and the right fit.
Ooh, they said he's a player's coach.
Within FaZe Clan, because I'll tell you a bit of a story right here. Karrigan was tired of getting kicked from his lineups. He was tired of not having full control over the projects that he was involved in. So he needed a coach that he could trust to be his right-hand man. Blade, obviously, on the other side of Navi. He's a coach that is more or less, you know, deciding everything within that camp, together with Reclximer. What players are we signing? Are we promoting McCarthy from the Navi Junior into the main team, etc., etc. So if you were to ask me, who would I rather have behind me right now, tonight, I'd say if I were Reclximer, I want Blade behind me. If I'm Karrigan, I want Neo behind me. You're looking at FaZe, what's the win condition? The nerves, the intuition. You want Brokey to feel good. You want Brokey to play good. Well, that's Neo for the job right there. For Jacob as well, a guy that is coming in as a rookie, who's had such a massive turnaround as well. Who would you rather have behind you? The big boss Blade that's going to tell you you did that wrong, that wrong, that wrong, even if you're winning a match? Or do you want the people's management guy in Neo behind you? I think there's level to the conversation. Not all coaches are equal. Not all coaches are doing the same thing, but both of them are great in each their respective aspect.
100%. There's so many layers to this one, which is why it's such an incredible semi-final we get to bear witness to. Quickly, Devil Walk, the maps, we saw them on our screens. Ancient, Nuke, Inferno. What are your thoughts on these? Any big surprises for your liking?
I think Ancient is a bit of a punish pick from Navi. It's something they prepped, something that FaZe has struggled a little bit on. Nuke, pretty obvious. FaZe has already played it 6 times at this majors. They beat the likes of Mouse, Vitality, NIP already. They've looked good on this map, so I think they've set the stage for this to be a third mapper, and that is going to be Inferno, the last one, where I think this is going to be duked out on.
Odds looking pretty close. Navi just about siding with them, as we see on our screen here. Jacob, any predictions coming out from you? Are you going with your head or are you going with your heart in this one?
Oh, that's the thing, right? Because part of me wants to see FaZe win, to be completely honest, but I do think, you know, just going with the brain and what I've seen so far and going with this matchup, I think there's a higher likelihood that Navi will edge this one out, but I very much agree with the odds. It's a close game. It's a very close game. To me, it comes down to, can Navi handle the pressure that FaZe will deliver early on in the game? We saw it yesterday against Mouse. FaZe and Karrigan were calling a simple game of Counter-Strike, almost a hockey style of Counter-Strike. And ever since they made that switch, as you said as well, from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3 to the playoff, the simpler they play, the harder they play. The more intuition Brokey can use, the better Twist is performing, the better Jacob is performing as well. Again, not a guy that is perfectly fit into a system. Let's not forget that he was thrown into a role that he had never played before from the team he came into, having to play some of the anchor positions. So the more Karrigan can free up the players within FaZe Clan, the more of a game we're going to have. I think it's going to be a close one.
I agree with you. I think, you know, it's also the fact that Navi only have 1 day of prep going into this, the chaos of FaZe, but also on Karrigan. You know, a simple game plan can still be effective if you have the right call at the right time.
FaZe versus Navi going down live here in Budapest. Our second semi-final awaits.
How long they finna make us wait, bro? Let's see, I'll let it rock for a second. If it goes to like a 10-minute break, then I'm gonna swap over to the COD for a second, but I'll let this rock and see if we get into the game here.
Second semi-final.
I think we are.
Versus FaZe.
Let's fucking go.
Unleash the beast. Good luck and have fun.
All eyes on you. Sold out stadium. Legacy on the
Come
line
on.
is FaZe. It's Navi juking it out in the dome. T-star for Navi. FaZe on the receiving end. Frozen got a lot of work to do here. Multiple bodies spotted in middle. No signs of commitment.
They're going to pipe through red right now.
Yeah, it's held by Karrigan. He's going to be trying to play for one here, but now he's caught out. Throwing out the nade. It's Frozen ready to receive. That's a quick start. Clothesline.
Come on, Frozen.
Pressure applied. A-side falls
Ugh.
back. It's him that puts him on his ass. And now it's wonderful.
Okay.
Down, twists in mid. Kicks up a fuss. It's bit towards the spawn side.
Okay.
Nothing there. Gets absolutely nothing. With the bomb now planted, advantage FaZe on this retake. No kit, flank from Twist. Crash comes in.
Yeah, oh my god!
So close to brilliant, but the rookie stands up. And
Thank you, Jacob.
That pillar gets the opener and Jacob
Holy
closes it
fuck.
down. There's a lot of pressure there, but this series, as Karrigan gets the crowd going early, is all going to be about the rookies, especially here on Ancient. The two of them will be duking out in middle throughout, as that's where this action kicks off. Imma battling away with the picked up USP. Great
so
shooting for Jacob. Rips off the head, gets the defuse, and that's a great confidence builder for the kid early.
If Karrigan's looking me dead in the eyes, geeing me up like that, that's only going to get the blood getting hotter and hotter. That's round one, folks.
Okay, well, laid out a spawn with some of these buys for Navi. Off the back of the plant into the Force. Their map choice, a map that we are yet to see FaZe play at the Major. Trying to take them into uncharted waters.
Alright, I'm gonna get a blinker and then I'm marked the fucking... What was that, by the way? Was that... What was that fucking tweaking? Was that like a balloon? Was somebody letting the air out of the balloon or some shit?
3 players over towards B for now. Karrigan, the caveman, warded away. Has the support of his traditional B defender Twist, and Brokey is here as well. But mid has been the gap. It's a question mark.
Amikaze looked like they surprised him in his picture.
Block on B, investigating mid. Sector clear. Brokey has to play retake. Light utility for the execute. Starting to take shape now. Here they come.
Karrigan's in the right place.
Ahead of the util.
He needs something on the ramp side. Loses out
Oh
to him.
no!
Kit on the floor though. Then
Oh no!
right, Brokey the next victim. Mikaze into the side, comfortable.
Twist has to play retake. They might be considering the save right now.
Yeah, the
Easy as that for Navi.
Oh my god.
Well, they played the info game. They got what they were looking for. Karrigan rotated in time, but couldn't find that opening kill. So Navi respond. Settle straight into a 1-1 game.
Yeah, that's like a... That's
Here's the
like somebody in the
unlimited
crowd
is.
making
It's great
a
that Karrigan
noise.
gets across, but Imma and Mikaze combined for the opener. Too easy from that second.
And he gets both.
Brokey.
Jesus.
Mikaze yesterday, the monster started to manifest. I'm talking about these rookies. Well, he was very comfortable on the big stage. Both were underdogs in their respective head-to-heads against Furia and Mouse. So these unexpected entities with a free shot to get to this grand final. Vitality await. Will be the force back, obviously 3 saved rifles.
Done any gold trade UPS?
Wow! Trade UPS is funny.
5-7.
No, I have not actually
It's definitely
done any
available.
gold trade ups. But Dave, with the Prime, 27 months. Welcome back. Much respect as always. What I did do is whenever the market crashed like a month or two ago, I had a Scout Dragonfire that I had bought for $15 probably, that I then flipped for like $400. And I turned it into an Op Redline, a Prince Stream USP, or a StatTrak Prince Stream USP. I got a new knife.
Seesaw in the early stages.
I upgraded my knife, I should
That
say.
opening kill. This one's going to be tough for Navi. Sure.
It's still recoverable.
Yeah, they're lacking util
But then,
for the finish. They have to hope for an overplay of the hand.
even though I did that, the value of that shit still went up like $300 more. I checked a day later, and that shit was like $700, and I was like, oh, jeez.
Lots of time on the clock.
I casually open cases and just sell the coverts. I mean, that's the way to do it right there. You don't really play CS at all?
He's got a lot of space, and he's communicating that bit. Look how far forward he has burrowed. And looking for that pick.
Whoa,
Brokey was
Brokey.
caught in motion, so gets away with 30 HP. Bits present.
Doesn't get
and
headshotted,
the
though.
bomb following him, tailed by Alexi, but non-committal.
What are
Wonderful's coming back
we-
over. Has to be the B finish now.
Okay.
Clark will go in, punishing this freedom. The amount of space they've been given. Still maintaining that cave control. Twist and Carrigan preparing for the retake. Brokey equipped with the kit.
They're worried about a red leak right now. They need to get a move on FaZe. They don't have many answers.
Yeah, but they don't have long control. That's the fight from Alexi. Big
Alexi
removal.
just fucking slow swings him.
Takes down Twist. Uncomfortable
Ah, this
now.
is
That
not
man
looking good.
advantage squandered.
They don't even have time.
Oh, it's just a blood
Yeah.
bit with two. FaZe just crumble into the Navi post plant. There's nothing left of them but Brokey and his 30 HP and a pistol.
You don't say this often, but that is very timid from FaZe. Giving over space, not taking the jewels. Broky's
Yeah,
gonna hold on to
and
this.
then they just took
Navi
way
has to
too
lose
long.
The pistol. Bounce back with two. Just to have so many bodies on the site and not be willing to fight. Navi
Just play
great with
deathmatch every week
misdirection,
for
head
drops.
back over towards middle, flush out pool, smoke off
Tip
red.
that. I respect that.
Cause FaZe to wonder, and that can continue to be the storyline of this. If FaZe
I quite
can't
enjoy
win out pitch
CS.
control, or at least they can't maintain the info that they desire, Navi can turn the screws because
Plus, we have like
they have more than enough to be playing on that side, not willing to take the fights at range.
out of all
and then
my
just mow
friends, we
down
have
the
like
choke point.
7 or 8 or 9 of us that like play CS pretty frequently. So it's usually pretty easy to get a 5-stack going,
Odds favoring Navi.
no matter who's
This
on.
one.
And even then, it's pretty easy to
Look
squad
a bit
up with
disjointed at the moment. I understand this is an eco,
2 or
but
3 or
still,
4 people.
one by one. Got to settle into this quickly, FaZe. The game can get under
Okay.
control.
Something from that save 5-7. It's only one.
Damn.
It's just the other two on the USP. So Jacob laid it down, and this one will just be swept under the rug. Don't you worry about that. Wanted to monitor and see if there'd been any changes within the CT setups of FaZe.
Bro, that sounded like an actual ambulance.
There you have it. Emma deals with it, but so far, exactly what Navi would have expected. And the Des touched on this, a bit of a punish, and not a map that we've seen FaZe play. And keeping in mind they played the most maps of the
I mean, fair enough, Dave.
22 in
But
total,
also
all
to
the way
that
from
point,
stage 1 to the semi-finals.
that's why the only games that I have luck getting that many people on is like
It's a tough one, right? But I
are
think
games
you
that
look
are
at
like
the
20,
foundation
like 10 to
players
20
built.
years old.
They've
You know what I'm
been
saying?
here before, go back to
Games that
Copenhagen.
everybody already loves.
It's the team Counter-Strike.
So in
Now,
order
the
to get a bunch
individuals
of people
are
playing a
popping up on
game,
top. Wonderful's been in that
we
lead
have to
form.
play Counter-Strike, or we have to play
Brings the guns
Minecraft,
finally.
or
Everybody fully
Halo
strapped. Look,
8,
the turnover
or
towards
you know what I'm saying?
There's AWP Brokey posted on the line.
Because yeah, the days of the homies just getting on
Opportunity for action, especially now with
any old
flowing
game.
as well. They're calling it clear. Brokey prepares.
To be fair, we play a pretty wide variety of shit, but
It'll be Frozen's responsibility. That's the first from
Here you go, Brokey.
They swing through. Commitment is
give me another one.
How do they force him off the line? Brilliant
Okay.
find. In synchronization. And
Okay.
just like
Well,
that.
Makaze is the greatest player in
The
history.
A side is lost. In the round 2.
Yeah, sure, Brokey gets the open up with the slip.
Son of a
Makaze
bitch.
into his blind spot. Sees him poking out, and Emma with a great
yeah,
work.
the
Right now, Navi are
my
looking
boys
like
loved
a
Arc Raiders
well-oiled
as well.
machine.
Or I guess still
Must
do,
be
but
calm, but the arena
we grinded
definitely
it pretty
is
hard. Our group grinded it pretty hard for like a month
Another save.
or
A lot
so.
of this in the early
And then
stages. 4-1.
past
Great
few
start
weeks,
for Navi.
we've kind of been back on like CS and shit.
held on to these. Mild hunt, Immer, with 10 seconds left on the bomb. I'm not sure he's going to get close enough to this.
You highlighted Ancient being, you know, an interesting choice. Navi electing to take it there. They look right at home.
Now, they played it twice throughout this run. Stomps against Bait and Paravision. These games were not close at all. 13-4, 13-6.
Well, this is a tough start for FaZe.
Chance to play this in a best-of-5 final against Vitality.
Just the presence of mind from Makazi to know he's likely in cover, bolting, goes towards the deeper line and able to catch Brokey like that.
He's only 18 years of age. He's playing some poised Counter-Strike.
Yeah,
first major, big stage.
It was
Yeah,
Blake
same,
as well,
y'all.
giving him compliments, saying he's, you know, developing fast.
Gone all in behind the saves again. This is going to be tough. Limited util.
Oh, that's a nightmare for Jacob. He's caught a stray. Frozen 2. 2 headshots already. Bell rung for Frozen and Jacob.
Jesus Christ.
Uncomfortable for FaZe Clan, and it's only just begun. Makaze,
they're under so much
look how much
pressure.
space he's got.
The map feels wide open.
Middle under Navi control. Reclximer taking cursory glances towards the lane. Once again, they use Makaze as this brute force. Timing is perfect.
Brother.
Unbelievable!
It's another save. You can't get into this. Right now, FaZe are going to have to take a timeout to
That
have the
timing is
conversation.
unbelievable.
Are we just going to go for the full mid and B lane press, the old meta of this map, or do we just want to be in the black box constantly without info, having to play on extremities? Carrot gets something, Bit finds that. You might not hold on to any of these. It's been a real meek start for FaZe.
Could not have been better. Both players not looking, just dismounted silently.
Sorry, it's just Ancient.
You had Stiko asking about the system versus the chaos, and right now the system
It's all
is reigning
good.
supreme. FaZe are not able to drag Navi into the mud. It's just too clean, too easy. They can get all the territory they want. They're not having any issues doing it whatsoever. And for FaZe, you always feel like you're lacking information. You're playing from behind.
I've seen this movie before, bro. It's a FaZe reverse sweep.
FaZe's game plan goes on this CT site.
That's what I'm talking about. You're going to have to start fighting for mid and B lane. By playing these late round scenarios, they've got your number. And it doesn't even feel like you've been able to get your buys underway just yet. You win the pistol, you lose the force, and then you've lost everything since. So 5 on the trot for Navi.
That timing is so unbelievable.
Bullets in the back of the dome. Makazi adds another open to the tally.
That is unbelievable, dude.
And there you have it, Neo. There's an opportunity right now just to settle them. It's still early on. MR12, blink and you miss it. The comeback could be on. But it needs to start soon. Carrigan, the caveman, going to be wielding an MP9. Everybody else will get it in the M4. So at least they've had weapons, but the threats are so limited. These rounds have just been pure domination. 4 kills in the last 5 rounds is all that FaZe have to their name. Yeah, highlighted here with the round timeline, painting that picture for everybody playing at home. Okay, guns back out this time. A little bit better with the util.
Right, I'm gonna get me a blinker.
Still lacking that crowd control for everybody. But you have to fight for this. You're gonna have to jump up ledge. You're gonna have to fight for lane.
Lane's heavily occupied this time. A well-placed nade. Solid damage connects onto 2 of them. But there's Makaze! And there goes 2 of
I mean,
FaZe.
is this brother Jesus?
Outrageous! The 18-year-old on a semi-final major stage. And he's just ripping FaZe limb from limb. The round ends because of Makaze. And that's not even the first time here on Ancient.
Yeah, Twist is going to push through this, see what he can pull off right now. Alexi might not be ready for this, but still holding the line. Twist goes down. Navi grab another.
He's on his own in mid. He is on his own in mid.
And this is it, right? I'm
Fucking
talking about
hell.
Makazi versus Jacob as the mid fight. Look at the smile on the kid's face. Drin Shachiri loving this one. Promoted from the academy team to the main roster and looking right at home.
Number 3.
They were contesting for mid this time, right? They're trying to take the fight. They're not sitting back in donut. Wow, Blade.
He said, wow, wow, wow.
It's,
You get a golf clap out of Blade, that's a win.
He's been loving the Counter-Strike he's been watching here.
What feedback can you give him? Don't get owned by Makaze. He's still trying his luck as well. It's not like he's being subtle about it.
Well, they're about to win out the half. It's just a couple of pistols, MP9s. A is completely open. They are running rings around FaZe right now.
They've managed to humble him, force him back, but the A side's been lost as the entire team tried to bring down Makaze.
They're going to run into the Donut right now.
Or are they? Backing away as the bomb goes down.
They don't even have a flash to try and initiate through CT or Temple. Another smoke goes down. Carrigan could blow it open. They can try and run through it, but either way, this would be a blender.
Yeah, that would be the chaos, I suppose. Been waiting to see it. Okay, bit down. Twist does something. Need a lot more from FaZe. The time is against them. Reclximer is too. Using their own weaponry against them. These AKs ripping off FaZe scalps. Jacob the last. Tucked in, hoping for a miracle, but that is a 7th for Navi. Make no mistake.
Damn.
"12 kills for FaZe in 8 rounds of play. No output, no resistance. Nothing going right as Navi looking to put on a quick one. They thought, hold up, Vitality and Spirit, they put us behind schedule. See how quick we can close down this Saturday night. Wonderful hasn't even had to do anything yet. He's been in elite form, 1 kill to his name, just watching the show.
Flashing out his boy. Imet's going to try his luck, and there's a back turn. Jacob caught with his tail between his legs.
It's alright, just go next game. Just go next map, it's fine.
Such comfort on display as well from Navi. This system is fully operational.
Yeah, gear shift, right? They've been doing it on more tempered timings, now just straight out the guts. You want to take the fight? Well, we're here for it.
Nearly lost another head there. Carrigan nearly got caught by the pre-fire of Alexi. Imet parks the bus. Twist is on a little bit of a partnership clear, but the support of the Orb is there. Wonderful chips in.
This is perfect.
It's just operating so beautifully.
Oh, gonna overlook this one, Imet.
Short. Something. Twist gets him in the back of the head.
Well, Bit gonna come through A main. The rest looking like they want to start pathing in through Donut.
It's the right call. It will just be Twist here.
Someone has to get the party started for FaZe.
We know Twist has got the pedigree, got the experience, got the capability, but really up against 4 members of Navi.
Needs to be careful not to show a shadow here or game over.
Flashes won't catch him. Nor will the Molotov, but space taken and bomb to be planted. They know Temple hasn't been cleared. It's held now just on the edge on the A main. 99 damage. Bit escapes. And now the jig is up.
99 damage, bro. This shit is fucking rigged.
4 on 3. Carrigan catches a little bit of a timing. Wonderful flicks in. Defends Alexi B valiantly. Brokey's Orb is there. Does he really want to commit for the retake? Him and Twist. A conversation to be had. You've got to go for something sometime, but it may not be now. Time too far gone. Makaze winning by just sitting.
Take a look at the radar. Bit's already cut them off with the pass here.
Uh-oh.
Shot whistles by, but if you're going to drop back, Bit might have you cut off. Brokey and Twist want to hold on to these. You don't need meter toe. The loss bonus is maxed out. Bit's not going to get there in time. Oh, but the bomb will take down Brokey.
Oh, that's tough. Twist might be able to get his hands on that AWP. Nope, just shy.
Damn,
Do you
bro.
want to take a second timeout? You may as well use them if you're Neo. I think he has called it.
FaZe
now you
cannot
don't really
get
salvage
anything.
The best you can post is 4. You're in a situation where Twist can drop 1 M4. A couple of players combined with their own. It's going to lack util. I think the partial buy and aim for 3. So this is a stomp. How else can you frame it? Absolute non-starter of a second semi.
I did love the way Blade highlighted that, you know, we are going to treat this team. Don't you dare start licking your lips looking at the FaZe head-to-head in the semi-final. We're going to treat them like semi-finalists at a major. And they are. You know, there's still that polish. Everything's functioning. If anything, FaZe are just faltering. Mechanics on display.
They're not being able to play their style, right? They're not being able to get stuck in. And I think at this point, you may as well continue just to take the fight to them to try and initiate. But look at this, another gear shift. This could just be a B-pop, B-rush. Here they come.
It could be. Okay, twisted opportunity. Just the one. Alexi B, an immediate knee-jerk trade. Carrigan perhaps overlooked. He's got the angle. Gets one. Tucked in. There you go. 3 from the MP9. It's Brokey with a double. Finally, a little taste of something different from
Come on, baby.
Yeah, but Navi rush B, right? They are giving you what you want. They just allowed FaZe to play heads-up Counter-Strike. I don't think we see them going to that level of gear shift again. It'll be more of the standard. I think maybe we get the jump on them. Maybe they play heavy towards middle.
Is that what I think it is?
I don't want to believe it. Brokey's using follow recall. I don't know what's going on.
He's had an upswing in form.
Yeah, maybe that's the key. Okay. Back to regular
No,
schedule
fuck it
program.
away.
Yeah, it's Emma this time, partners up.
Still not afraid, taking space early.
Not alone in his jaunt mid. And look how fast forward they go. Smoke start to fade. Makaze burrows into a red room fight. Twist remains tucked. And he's looking for him. He's ready for him. He's removed him. Twist goes down. Awkward
right,
now. Carrigan could have a head-to-head.
I'm sick of this fucking guy.
Missed shot from Wonderful, saw a sliver of someone on the donut side. Brokey's up, remains scoped on the potential for Alexi B rounding that corner. What does that smoke achieve? Jacob's just trying to delay.
I think he was just trying to get out of there.
Ooh, Brokey doesn't finish it off, and it will escape the nade. Alexi B dropping into mid. They can go anywhere they want with this, but they've applied pressure.
I think the fact you know that the AWP is over towards B for now means these longer sight lines into donut, into A main, they're completely open for the taking right now. So Alexi with the mid-round calling them back into this. They grouped up FaZe, looking to gamble correctly. Makaze could stop all this, right in its tracks.
No HP, but that won't stop him for that one-shot headshot, something he's been doing an awful lot of. Jacob does go down on the A side. Oh, Frozen overlooked it!
Dude, like...
And it's another Navi round! This is a T-side thrashing.
This brother can do no wrong.
If you're Blade, Bessie in the house, watching your boys go to work, trusting the process. 6 months, Makaze comes in. It's been a tough year, been a tough old season. And right now they're playing some of their absolute best Counter-Strike. The foundation, that's their canvas, and they're painting a pretty picture with FaZe blood all over the wall right now. Frozen, who has been phenomenal for FaZe throughout this gauntlet run, not clearing his corners, and now it can only be 3.
Will it be aggression now, pairing up with Jacob? Frozen wants to lend a hand. It looks like Makaze's got you now.
Brother.
Not another multi from Makaze. One kill.
What the fuck are we doing?
For the rookie.
Said it was going to be battle of the rookies. Well, only one of them right now is ripping off heads left, right,
What the fuck? Is this guy Jesus?
And that monster again. This kid's got something special and he's cooking. Twist 1v2 to salvage a third. Picks up a kit, giving it a go. Long way round. Against the clock now. 40 seconds begins.
16 frags. Chad Birchall.
He's been involved in so many openings. Twist, how do you win this one? Partnered up together. Wonderful and Makaze. The gruesome twosome.
I'm sick to my stomach, fam.
Those beeps are getting quicker. Twist only now arriving on the scene. Surely helpless endeavor. He's just got to give it a go. A Molotov, a grenade, and a bullet into his ribcage. 10-2-2. Navi comfortable. Ancient surely a certainty.
What a fucking half for them, bro.
Semi-final flying by.
What a fucking half. And one of those 2 round wins was fucking Pistol. I'm sick to my stomach, fam. But it's all good. It's just the first game. It's just Ancient. I'm keeping the faith. I'm all the way FaZe pilled too, man. My pick'ems are completely fucked, so I'm back to just rooting for FaZe.
Ancient first map, second semi-final for the Budapest Major. Navi FaZe. And it's uncharted waters for map 1. Ancient and FaZe are drowning. Navi's system fully operational. FaZe Clan's chaos nowhere to be seen. We thought this was a clash of styles, a clash of kings.
I remember a practice like this against these guys. When we fucking came back on T-side the same way. Yeah. We can do this.
And that's the first opening headshot. Twist goes down, big fight in mid. Navi still managing to get themselves
Come on,
the edge
Frozen.
as they do surge into that A site, pushing around the smoke.
Rally to
He's
troops.
thinking about making a play here. Wants to sync and link up with the Donut duo. Slips on out of the smoke, doesn't find that lethality. Carrigan does, clears out Donut. It's getting hectic, it's getting chaotic. Just what FaZe need.
Alexi
Carrigan and
1v2.
Frozen to try and secure this one.
Another fake plant. Now Frozen will punch it in. No, it goes a fake yet again. Alexi with the reroute right now, trying to get the jump on them. The longer this takes to get the bomb down, even trying to sound cue. Try and cause some more misdirection. So bomb planted, Carrigan towards main, Frozen to take temple control.
Please
Alexi,
don't get 1v2'd by Alexi.
this is going to be tough on the way back in for the captain.
Yeah, it's not comfortable. He's open for an overextension, and that's exactly what that was.
My
Carrigan
God.
just feeds himself to the shot.
Okay. Thank you, Frozen.
Holy.
No need for that one to go down like that.
What the
But
fuck,
they do get the
dude?
pistol. And you know what's wild? That is both pistols
Oh gosh.
for FaZe.
So this one maybe not even a certainty either.
The question I have is, do Navi want to keep the foot on the neck?
Double kill just like that.
Do they want to go for the certain close? And it looks like they want to devastate FaZe right here, right now. They're going to go for the force spike. They're not going to take the eco.
Damn.
They can take the safe route and take the eco in with the buys into the
They
next.
said,
Right
fuck
now,
it.
Big fight mid. Makaze brought down. It's surely not a double from him. And Jacob
Oh
gets
my
a
God.
double kill. He calms him down.
We're okay.
Removes the threat. Bit has confirmed lane is unoccupied. It's just the two of them though, and so much room for FaZe to find the finish.
We're okay.
Well, should be able to just waltz in towards this site, get the bomb down. You wonder if this is the window opening now for FaZe. Miss ET smoke. Hopefully they can fix that for the future, but there's a replenish and there's real no threat. Wonderful, and Bit over towards T spawn. Bomb goes down, 40 seconds on the clock. Now, this window that I'm talking about, the safer route would have just been take the eco, bring out the rifles, and stop FaZe before they can get going. But now you're allowing them to build a little bit of confidence. You deal with the force. Right now, they're just going to carry through a Deagle and an MP9. Might get a couple of light upgrades out of the rest going into
And
the
now
next,
it
but nothing as
starts.
threatening as what you just dealt
Now
with.
the comeback starts.
So 3 becomes 4, 4 should become 5. And at that moment, it's just a 5-round gap. I could talk you through it. Rifle round into the partial. Into another rifle round, right? It can get away from you damn quick, but FaZe, they need to truly be believing. Carrigan always talking about this team's DNA. Real statement after the
Reclexi hype,
Elise era.
Reclexi hype, Reclexi hype, Reclexi hype, Reclexi hype.
Reclexi hype. Yo, Brandon, welcome back for the 93 months.
That's what it
My
means to wear
fucking
the
dog,
FaZe
my
jersey.
slime.
Well, these are the type of games.
Welcome back, bro. How you
These are
been?
the type of the rounds,
I feel like
imagine.
I haven't
Twist doesn't
talked to
get
you in a minute.
Makaze, or Jacob doesn't get that trade. Immediately the round falls into disarray.
How's things been going, bro?
They chose to invest. Navi knew that was a risk.
Welcome to the party.
And so now they'll reap what they've sown. Just those 2 saves. Contact out middle.
Yeah, so this one, you know you're up against a very light type of a buy. What was carried through, those residuals, you're not quite aware, but you're going to expect
Going good?
the
Went to
classics.
concert last weekend? Hell yeah, I went to
Makazi and
concert
Alexi
day before
staying on
yesterday.
the USPs. Emma treats himself to a dig.
Who'd you go see? Me and my brother went to see
in the right
Gunna.
place. Alexi has a flash to set up a push through this. This is going to get out of control.
This could get weird. Perfectly timed flashbang. Okay, chaos, awkward, manufactured by Navi. It looks like they've handled
Whoa! Jacob!
Jacob hands up for 4. Quad kill swaps out to the Glock to stop that getting messy.
Fucking
I
hell.
thought we were gonna get back and forth between Jacob and Makazi. Maybe it's back and forth from half to
Ah.
half. It's his opportunity to do the same thing you saw Makazi do. Set up by your team. Smokes red, smokes donut, molly towards pool, flashes as you like. And this one right now, Should have been easy, but
Jesus Christ.
The madness there towards the red room as Jacob.
He saved them.
Stands and delivers against the eco.
Real talk, like that got threatening, that got scary. You're in a close encounter, multiple USBs,
Hell yeah, Brandon, how was it?
angles, and he knows they're going to try and punish that Galil spray. Cognizant of the potential for that push, adjustment made, pistol swap, it's beautiful.
Holy fuck, buddy.
Now Blade wants to make sure this doesn't get out of hand. He knows just how quick MR12 can start to plummet away from you. Sure, you have a massive lead. There should be no way back in for FaZe. If you compare the rookies on screen, remember Makazi, a dominant first half of play. It's a kill on the pistol. As the CT side, I just feel this is so impossible for FaZe to get into.
No, trust.
First rifle rounds.
That's why you're not wearing the FaZe Clan jersey.
Yeah, well,
I'm wearing a FaZe jersey.
Wonderful has the AWP on the line here.
They're good, bro.
Made this shot.
Yeah, we saw how they handled it really well in the first half.
Okay, so this whole play was just about making
That's dope. Yeah, we went
Navi
to
weren't
a
taking
place called
control.
713 Music Hall in
FaZe have secured that. Sure,
downtown
there could be a
Houston.
mid-round push
It
into
was
that
also a really
position.
cool place.
The fact they didn't helps you understand the setup. Makazi will be flashed back off of mid. Has to respect it, playing over towards Donut. Wonderful. Heading over to help out this mid control. As FaZe are doing late B lane retake util. Only the top ramp, smoke off towards heaven, obscuring cave.
Oh, Brandon, I gotta show you. I finished off stream.
Chances with this one.
I just kind of simulated through the rest of my MLB to show career, but I gotta show you all the final,
trying to avoid as much
the final
damage to
career
util.
resume.
Now a red smoke lands.
Frozen's trying to sell late mid. Hoping for a reaction still. This setup looks potent, doesn't it? Alexi
I think I've learned my lesson. The
That's
pitching
a
was fun, but it took entirely too long.
potency
I
in
think
the
whenever
double
the
cave.
game comes out
Falls back
next
into
year
side
and we
instead.
play another road to the
Block
show,
utility right now
we're
is
just gonna
an
be like an
incendiary on
infielder
Emma.
or some
So
shit.
no smokes to obscure the vision. Just an incendiary up for 5 seconds.
We did. I actually had a
Speaking
pretty
of time,
storybook
we're down to
career,
30.
all things
Yeah, this is where
considered.
it gets intense.
So
Signs of commitment. Jacob, he receives it well. Bit will trade. Twist will attempt to. Starting to run at them.
Hold up.
Quick
Yee.
run Duncan. There's Zimmer. Last body to find, but they can't get it.
Oh my
They
God.
can't touch him. Finally, Brokey sees to it. With 15
2 on
seconds,
2.
it's the frozen flag. It's the frozen flag. It's a messy. Could it cost them everything? Oh! Makaze finds it. Just as easy
Jesus
as that.
fucking Christ.
Oh dear! A golden opportunity in the 2v2. The flank comes through. He's got the time. He's got the target. He does
Are they gonna call
not have
timeout
the
after
kill.
that?
It's that Emma double that's the difference maker in that situation, isn't it? Jacob gets the opener. Twist
Oh,
does get the
fucking
trade,
hell,
snaps into it,
man.
but Emma fighting forward through the flames, takes down Carrigan and Twist. Brokey late to this. And the AWP at range removes Frozen, flubs the spray. Would have been a different story with that AK, but Makazi grabs them the 11. Now that was a bit of a bonus for FaZe. This one isn't. Final tactical timeout called by Neo.
No Cy
This is the
Youngs.
last chance to get things going.
I got top 3 one year, but I was like a average to above average pitcher most of the career,
That was their way back
and I was
They know it, we know
like
it.
a godlike hitter
Navi knows it.
because that's way easier.
There's a reason they were jumping out of their chairs. Sure, you get another chance. Sure, you're not undefending. You've got your weaponry, you've got your plan.
Okay.
But a golden opportunity squandered.
Sort of tempered pace into the last. Let's see if there's a change of that. The overall approach worked out quite nicely for FaZe. It was just
So,
the Imma double.
We
Able
were
to get
on the
favorable
Mets.
trade work.
We lost in the World Series.
the
That was
dialogue.
the last thing we did on stream.
Neither
Then I
AWP
started
having massive
simulating.
impact so
The only
far.
motherfuckers who
The odds
offered me
still
money
favoring Navi as we
in
turn
free
into round number
agency
17.
was the Yankees. So I went to the Yankees
Staunch defense on mid.
and won 2 World
Yeah,
Series
they want a biff though. It's
and 2 World
Jacob.
Series MVPs.
Rookie on rookie. Makase's got the edge.
I won an MVP
Brings
there.
him down to his knees. Alexi B still takes Carrigan down. From the grave, he'll find him with the flame. Twist getting
And afterwards,
cheeky
I went to the
around
Braves.
smoke. Knows mid is
Won another World
occupied.
Series. Won another World
Makase's
Series
already
MVP.
removed one from that very position, but
I won
Twist, he
another.
wants that
I think I won
belated
another
trade.
2
He's
MVPs.
considering a crawl.
I went from the
the
Nats to the
advantage
Mets
is so
to the Yankees
rescinded.
to the Braves. 3 rings, 3 World
towards
Series
a more
MVPs,
standard
Rookie of the Year,
I want to play forward. Makazi's here. Worry about
3
ramping up
NL
that retake
MVPs
ace.
and an
They're
AL
probably gonna find over
MVP,
towards B.
4-time
They catch
All-Star.
Frozen and Brokey with the timing right now.
I got a
fighting
batting
around
title, a
with
Triple
Oh,
Crown,
he's caught them. Good awareness,
and
but
8
through the
Silver
doors,
Slugger
Frozen
awards.
falls. Extends
And that's
their
all I got.
advantage, is ringing as a HE explodes right next
And
to
I was
him.
top 3 in Cy Young voting
He's trying
once.
to make a play, the nades say nay. Too many targets. Mccarthy again.
I had a career ERA of like 3 or something like that.
It's that Bash Bro combo. Mccarthy and Emma, especially
I was
on a
fine.
map like Ancient. The two of them can deliver
Wasn't great.
massive output. And Navi, just one more round on their map pick to stunning FaZe in their second semi. These unexpected entities. Well, this isn't an
Made
alien
Russell
feeling
Wilson
to
won a World
Navi
Series with
at
the
all.
Braves. My goat. I appreciate that one.
On the spam as well. You got the advantage. You still bring the fight to them. Catches him through the boards.
Could be an all-in A rush
Is
here.
this going to be the clean finish? FaZe are just going to throw themselves towards the A site. Wonderful, ready to receive. Easy as that. Carrigan falls. Another one from Wonderful. Beautiful. And a flick. What is that? Frozen down. Wonderful indeed. Brokey in the clutch. Navi take the map. It's a quick one. A quick one. The off is inevitable for the first map of play. 13-5.
FaZe may have smoked that mouse back, but right now Navi are cooking. One map away from the grand final.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they let you pick these days, but I always do the. They call it like letting destiny decide or whatever the fuck, and so I always just let whoever drafts me and then I go play there. Cause yeah, I found it to be too boring if I was just gonna pick where I got drafted to, because if I pick where I get drafted to, then I just go to I end up going to the fucking Braves every single time. And I love playing for the Braves. And you know, in 2K it's fun to play for the Lakers or the Heat or whoever. But I don't know, I want to play like a variety of places. God damn. Oh, hang on. We're in between maps. Let's swap over to COD. I think Gentlemates are about to 3-0 Thieves, and there might be some shit talk.
Things, but the read Sib has been making on the mini-map has been as well.
Oh, come on.
I mean, this is lights out. They are doing everything so
Oh, that's so sick though, Brandon.
Perfect rally from one side of the
That's so
map to
fire.
the next. Perfect setup, the patience on the goal line from Ghosty, and now BC frantically trying to fight their way out of spawn. 3 minutes to play, 5-1. Thieves have got to turn it around.
I mean, this is demoralizing as well with how destructive this has been. I mean, you're struggling to win individual gunfights, let alone get any degree of presence. And now Den Ghosty trying to do a little bit of wizardry with the EMP device, though, loses the tough one. So a big opportunity for LAT until Sib just stops it in the tracks. And that leaves the remaining Thieves.
Also, Brandon, I've gone completely rogue.
It gets chaotic.
I was doing a graveyard shift stream last night,
in a 4-point lead with
and
2.5 minutes left. LAT needs some magic.
look, I don't know what happened, but we're playing Hogwarts Legacy and Force Unleashed right now. On top of the million other games we're already playing. Because I fucking suck.
Aren't able to find anything, and it might be an open goal. Scrap off a spawn. Envoy's going to fly right into it, but here come the rest of the
But it's been so much fun.
The rest of the Gentle Mace over the top. Anyone able to get in here is Neptune now caught and pinned in a corner. Ghosty fighting for it, gets a trade, and an opportunity now to run for it. You have a window, get it going.
Yeah, and there's no, you can't be patient. You really can't. You have to fly forward and just world stars and players on repeat as well. Because it takes 10 seconds for that device to reset. Nothing matters. This is going to be maybe the hottest 3-0 we have had this year.
And that's fucking crazy because
Paris are just, I mean, out here changing.
Thieves kicked Envoy and Ghosty to the curb. So But we don't fucking want y'all.
The device. We're backing up, waiting for reinforcements now. It's a quick cross to the other side of the map. Number 7.
Neptune got a lot of heat in the offseason.
The B goal. We are looking to run this one. If somebody can pick up the mid cut, this is going to be a capture. Kenny's going to react to this. Is he going to be a reacting time? No, Envoy. What a block. Sib looking to catch another one here. A man on the inside of the goal.
Whoa!
Oh no! What a save!
Oh!
The 6th is in.
And Neptune's going crazy in the spawn. What the fuck?
You wake up, you warm up, you get a scrim in, you try to get the guns hot, and then you just play a series.
Dude, okay, so was it, what made you pick up Cyberpunk again, Brandon? What was it that made you do it? Was it all the, it wasn't that fucking goofy shit at the Game Awards, was it? Because, bro, you turned on my, okay. Because, bro, I saw, there's some goofy-ass off-brand Cyberpunk game that got announced at the Game Awards, which, I say goofy-ass, it might be great. But I was like, damn, that shit kind of looked like Cyberpunk. I want to play Cyberpunk. And then, literally the next day, I was talking to, I think Sam or somebody, and I was like, yeah, that shit made me want to play Cyberpunk. He's like, yeah, me too.
An utter devastating performance. With those.
Are they gonna talk shit? Nah, they're just laughing at him. Oh my god.
Players give up like that since like MW 2019. Since you get like the 30-point, 40-point leads.
Look at Kenny, bro.
Impossible. I've never seen.
Yo, Hydra's so checked his camera's not even fucking focused.
Completely smoked out. Not even a
wow.
That was lights out from start to finish.
That was fucked up.
Whatever you had for like whatever their pre-game routine is, they're gonna keep that set in stone for the rest of the year. That is one of the best series, if not the best series that has been played all year.
We're talking every mode, start to finish, pure gold.
What the fuck is going on today, man?
Really beautiful stuff. Den Ghosty. There it is, folks. Yeah. Get it printed on a shirt. Sib with an unbelievable
Christ!
Envoy at 31, 24, 26, 23. Neptune. There is not a single weakness on that squad right now.
25 non-traded?
Beautiful stuff. What a series.
Is that real?
251, 16, 3, 6.
Is that glitched?
1. That is how you get it done. The Paris Gentlemates. From rags to riches, from Black Ops 6 to 7. You've got to be feeling real good about that one. Well, GG's, Chance.
Dude, I mean, this is so insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but even a moment on that overload where there was crazy COD timing for an LAT player to slip the net, go on a pinch, and he got through for free. And I'm watching Sib on the minimap just staring at his own pinch for no reason, and the guy just shows up and works.
CDL got teams in Europe now? Yeah, so it's been a little bit weird. How much time? Okay, wait, 30 seconds. It's been a little bit weird. So CDL did like the region-based teams, right? Whenever they started doing the franchise league, and whenever that league launched, they had international teams. So whenever the league launched, they had a Paris team, they had a London team. I think that was it.
To allow the players to be themselves, to be human
which
beings,
like
not necessarily, you know,
those teams were
negativity and anger.
They had the the London and the Paris spots, but I don't think they like played out of Paris. They might have been like run or operated out of those places, like by whoever their organization or their parent company was.
Is it smoke short?
Wait, I want to hear this. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'm reloading. I didn't hear second guy. Window. Window. Let's go long way. Smoke fading. Smoke fading long. Nice! Come on!
Had a word with Neo after this map, and he mentioned it very obviously
what
that
were
this
we
was
talking
a
about?
punish pick.
Oh
they
yeah.
didn't play the map at all. I mean, great at all.
But like, even though the teams were international, I'm pretty sure they all just played out of Texas, and I'm pretty sure that's still. I'm pretty sure that's still what's happening. But the franchises have flipped around, and ownership has changed, and people have left, and new people have bought in, and there's a whole bunch of shit. So at this point, there is a Paris team now, which is not the same Paris team that was originally in the league.
Navi
It's a totally different franchise, and it's owned by Gentlemates, which is like Gataga
and making
and
such
them.
a statement on that T side. As Stico said, he heard from Neo, it was a very
And then-
apparent punish pick. We're not expecting
Yeah, there's no
it
London
into
team
this
anymore
series,
because
and that was pretty abundantly clear
they
from the way
became
FaZe
Charlotte.
played on this first match.
What a clinical performance coming out of Navi, and what a clinical performance coming out of Makasi. I'm sure we're going to speak an awful lot about him, but just take note of the fact that Navi so far in the playoff yesterday made Furia look like a weak team on 2 out of the 3 maps, and even the one that did end up losing on Inferno, they probably should have won as well. This play and this level of gameplay we're seeing from Navi and the individuals is something we haven't seen in a very long time. I've no clue where it came from, but I like it when I see it.
And they start again really, really strong. They did that on all 3 maps yesterday. They continue that form today.
So yeah,
And man, I mean,
very long-winded
you
answer to your
gotta talk
question,
about
Brandon,
Mikasa.
but
Like, it's
I don't think
impossible
CDL
not to highlight
really
him because
has
he
teams
ruined that FaZe
in
side
Europe.
on their CT side. He was like absolutely destroying them.
They have
I think
international
that, you know,
teams that
this
have
is one of the
spots,
best
but
T-side performances I've seen on the Ancient.
They don't like.
Major.
It's not like
He
they
ended
play
up at
from Paris.
309 T-side rating on that first map. Absolutely incredible.
You know what I
performance.
mean?
And it just goes to show, right, we were somewhat concerned, I guess, about the preparation time for Navi coming into this series. Sure, yesterday versus Furia, they had ample days to be practicing, to be honing in that preparation, to make sure it was razor sharp. Doesn't really even seem to make a difference if they have 20 hours versus 4 days of preparation coming into this one.
No, I mean, all the individuals, like Jacob mentioned, they're in form. This is not a game where Makasi is going to be the only star. They have Wonderful, they have Imme, you know, they have all of these great individuals that can just shut down a FaZe who needs to start get going. And I felt like they never got the chance to even enter the server on this Ancient. It was a couple of scrappy rounds. They always had to kind of crawl it back in their favor. And there was never a moment where I felt FaZe had anything under control.
Let's be honest, right? If you're Blade and you're LXCB, you're loving this, because this was just the first phase of whatever they prepared, right? You send Mikasa out middle, and normally he'd maybe get a 1-for-1 trade, or you get into a 3v3 or 4v3, but every single time he went out there, he got a multi-kill, he got a triple kill, he got a quadruple kill, you know, coming into it and just entering his way out of it. So essentially, we don't really know. Like, we didn't learn much from Navi and their T-side. They sent out Makasi in towards middle, and he was single-handedly destroying FaZe Clan. So do we know whether or not there was a second layer, a third layer, and in case, what would that have looked like? I don't know, you know, but they didn't need it.
No, they didn't even need to show their strategy. It was already over once they sent Makase in. I mean, this is a great timing he finds as well, getting that double entry. And, I mean, there is nothing else to talk about. This was Makase closing out an entire game almost by himself on this T side.
Tell me how hard that is to do as a rookie in this situation, right? Already having his first foray on stage, obviously yesterday in the quarterfinal, but to go from that to this, a statement reference game coming in from him in his first ever major.
This brother could genuinely do no wrong.
To behold.
And it's not against anyone. It's against one of the most experienced teams we have in Counter-Strike, FaZe, Kerrigan, you know, and it is incredibly hard because it's not hard to know where he's coming from. It's not hard to know that he's going to go out there in middle and start some chaos. You can, you know, he utilized timings very good. He was, you know, shifting different positions. He was speeding up at times and taking, as we saw,
is
the
that
timing
date
right? To
right?
kind of pressure the A guys when. Because it's a normal reaction, right? You lose middle, you want to take
He played in 2013?
Makase punished that instantly with the confidence and the fearlessness of his entry fragging.
It's just an
When he would have been,
because as you can see on your screen right here, right now, he kind of came out of nowhere.
like
Blade, or the guy running the Navi Junior team in cooperation with Blade back in the day, brought him in 2023, and then he was there for 330 days before he finally got the call up to Navi.
I was going to say, I think that's supposed to say 2023.
We saw glimpses of a player that definitely had individual skill, but would often be caught off guard and wasn't mature enough. But slowly but surely he's developed, he's found his place, he's found his footing, sort of like what Bit also did when he first at the time came into Navi. There was also a lot of people saying, this Bit guy, yeah, we see the aim, but is he good enough? Is he
I've never
cut
played
forward?
any of them,
Blade stood
Brandon.
by him, Blade said, yeah, wait and see,
Heard a lot
give
of
him a
great
bit of
things,
time,
but never
I'm
played any
schooling
of
him,
them.
I'm molding him, and look what
I
we
just
got
kinda
out of Bit, right?
missed out on a lot of
Arguably,
Nintendo
FaZe
shit.
had the talent. Yeah, and that's the thing with Mikasi. You ask how hard is it to do for you? Donk couldn't do it in the game that we just saw versus Vitality, right? And Donk is the best player in the world. Donk is trying his absolute best, but to single-handedly win a game for your team is something that happens 1 out of a million almost, in a sense. For him to find this much impact, where we're not talking about the second layer, the third layer, the fourth layer, whatever strat they have prepared, or whatever game plan they have prepared, that is insane. Now, it goes without saying, it was a great performance from McCarthy, but we also do have to look at FaZe. It is a little bit ridiculous they weren't able to put up more of a defense, more of a response to McCarthy, because he was doing the same thing over and over and over. So I don't want to take anything away from McCarthy right here, but if you look towards FaZe Clan, we could and probably should expect a bit more.
Let's have a critique in a moment. Put a pin in that conversation for a moment, Jacob. 18 years old as well is McCarthy. Do you even remember when you were 18 what you were like? Would you have been able to show this up on stage?
He was dropping his pants, you know.
No, I was 21. I'm grown. I'm matured by that time.
Sorry.
No, but I mean, I was essentially just playing around with Counter-Strike 1.6, obviously, back in the day, but yeah, nowhere near the level of Makase, nowhere near the level of composure that this guy shows on a big stage. And I mean, I barely showed composure in some of the matches that I played. We had 500 spectators sometimes, you know? This
yeah, that is weird.
Full stacked arena of 20,000 people roaring. And you can probably, I haven't tested it out myself, but if you stand on that stage, I'm pretty sure you can feel the rumbles.
He's been the best player of the playoffs so far, right? We've just seen Donk do incredible work against Vitality. We saw Saivu in his quarterfinal go absolutely crazy. McCarthy yesterday versus Furia had an awful lot of impact. He finished with a 1.43 rating. And so far in this game, I know it's just one map and it could be potentially a 3-map series, but in isolation, if you look at the playoffs so far, he's been the most impactful and the best performer. To say that about a guy that was under the loop for being maybe not good enough, maybe not mature enough, maybe not ready, is incredible. I feel like we had a lot of these stories with Jacob, you know, on one side on FaZe, you know, stepping it up, Brokey coming into his revelation against, but for McCarthy to play at this level, nobody, as in absolutely nobody, could see that coming.
It's absolutely insane. Okay, I raise you the rookie on the other side that you just mentioned, Jacob. Fair play to him. There were a handful of rounds where he tried to make the difference. Obviously, didn't ultimately go in their favor, but fair play to him for not just crumbling under the pressure.
I think that's the key word. He tried, you know, and let's be completely honest, it wasn't for long. He wasn't really left with a lot of opportunities, but at the very least, he had a couple of moments in this game. First pistol round that FaZe actually ended up winning. He was the one clutching it out, a 1v1. You then come into this round where there's a bit of a force fight going on. He's the one being sent out. He's the one entering. He's the one doing the job. Again, it's very hard to find anything positive for FaZe in this game of Counter-Strike, but if there was one thing, I'd point towards Jacob saying at least he wasn't the one who faltered under the pressure. So in that regard, that's a little positive, I guess, they can take on and bring into the second map. But if you look towards your Kerrigan, you look towards your Frozen, who even bottled a moment where he was flanking at a point in the game where it could have been close, those are the guys you want to step up. And on Ancient, we didn't see that at all.
And it's the kind of scenarios that you would normally see FaZe thrive in. You know, cleared aim duels. There's not a lot of like detail into it. You know, well-timed flashes from Navi for sure, but it's these moments that FaZe usually shine.
Optic
that they
and Miami
grab
about to
the
play.
entry, can, you know, out-duel their opponents, and that's
we'll be able
what
to
we
swap
saw.
around here.
So you get a little bit worried for FaZe going into this nuke, because it's not a map you want to be cold on. That can be like a real trap card for you, where you just get mauled as you enter bomb side, mauled as you exit ramp on that T side, and you never really get to these clear-cut duels and feel the game and try to outplay your opponents. It becomes a very grouped kind of team measure as you enter into spots. So I'm worried for FaZe if they can't get their individuals active very early on.
What was the headline?
It's just one map, right? An Ancient is a map just like back in the days we used to describe Dust 2 as a snowballing kind of map where if you don't win your pistol, if you don't convert it like FaZe didn't do in this game, you don't get the economy, all of a sudden the game can be over in a blink. And we talked about it on the way up here. That was probably the fastest map we had so far at the playoff. Exactly. It took no time. Blink and you miss it. So in that
What's
regard,
up, Bigby?
if there's anything positive
I'm watching the Counter-Strike Major and also the Call of Duty Major qualifiers.
We have seen FaZe in the
so we're watching some online Call of Duty League and we're watching some Counter-Strike World Championship.
First back up on stage here, Navi taking a bit more of an extended break.
Vitality edges Team Spirit 19-17.
So to revert back to your coach,
it's true they did.
If you're Neo in this moment right now, what do you reckon the conversations were outside between them?
What? Neo is telling them not to worry about Ancient whatsoever. Again, as I said before, they can't really use that map for anything. There was no positive to drag out. If anything, maybe you could poke towards Jacob and say, good thing you didn't falter, but apart from that, leave it be. And then as Stuko, you know, invited us into saying right here, they feel like they have a good game plan coming into Nuke. They're prepared for it. So all the focus right now, if you're new and if your FaZe should be
Guys, we will edge them. We will edge them, boys.
Yeah, I mean, for Navi's side, I think Blade is just going to be driving in the details, looking at what they've kind of sought out to be the structure of FaZe, how they want to play their T side, how they want to move the map. You know, we've seen a lot that they try to fake the vent drop.
I'm not going to try to actually do the
into
accent.
yard smokes and kind of play off
God
that
knows I do
pattern
not
a
need to be
lot.
cancelled.
They early
Not
on
today.
in games tend to do ramp pushes, tend to do inside explodes, and then move further into yard control once they got control of the game. So we'll see if Blade has that understanding, has the timing of where and when FaZe want to pop into those situations.
Pretty nuts that we're coming off this first map of Ancient and kind of only really talking about the rookies when there's so much storied
This dude Brokey adjusting his monitor.
Of course, we touched upon the coaches, but in-game leaders
playing
as
with
well for
follow
Karrigan and
recoil.
Alexi in this moment. Just to maybe get a little bit emotional about Alexi. Right?
Tweaking off
He's
the
had to
blinkers.
quell so much adversity throughout this year. As he's mentioned, you know, the lack of real true S-tier trophies. I know they had a couple under their belt from this year, but not being able to make a dent in your Katowice, your Colognes, Austin Major as well back in May. It's such an incredible resurgence of form from somebody that we always praise to have such an eye and a brain for leading.
I like how they have the
LXCB
monster
is
pitch just right
severely
there.
underrated, as you know, he can't be regarded as one of the GOAT in-game leaders because he doesn't have the accolades for that yet. Who knows? If he
Gotta
ends up
make sure
winning
these
this major,
motherfuckers
then we
aren't
have
cheating.
to enter that conversation. But for him to go from
Sneaking
Ents,
anything
I'll never
in.
forget the picture when he was in Ents losing a major final versus Dupree's Astralis back in the days, where he's sitting in the hallway crying, and then he gets kicked afterwards as well, and you think to yourself, what the hell is going on? Goes into OG, feels like he's stuck in some sort of elo hell where you can only do as much as you can with the player material he had. Then you go to G2, you think, all right, now you got players to work with, and that's funnily enough the one team where you can look towards LXCB and say, maybe you didn't get the most out of that team, maybe it didn't really work out for you. But as you said, Freya, once he got into Navi, once he got that, you know, I guess leadership worked up together with Blade, we saw in 2024 what he's capable of. He won a major in Copenhagen, right? No one saw that coming, no one expected that. So he is truly a great mind of the game.
I feel like he's an in-game leader who almost excels without superstars. He's an in-game leader who can get the best out of these hungry young players who want to make them a name for themselves in Counter-Strike, and that is not an easy task to do. It's probably the hardest job you can have as an in-game leader, leading inexperienced players and bring them up to the level that he has is unbelievable achievement in its own without the actual trophy accolades. Just the fact that they are competitive on a major stage with that kind of lineups, it's unbelievable from him.
Super impressive. For on the flip side, I just wanted to kind of pick your brain on this, Devil Walk. For Karrigan, do you remember the first time you saw his name coming up? Maybe the first time you played against him? Is it insane to see him still competing now?
I saw him back in the days. I think he was playing for Mouse Sports in 1.6. And I believe he was either the main AWPer or a hobby AWPer, so to speak.
Hobby AWPer, okay.
But he was definitely AWPing at times. I remember popped up when you actually mentioned that, a train game where I watched him, and he was the best player on the server by far. He was a beast in 1.6.
Is it crazy for you to see him, you know, leading a team like FaZe now and still being so relevant, like, you know, close to 2 decades later?
Crazy to the point where you reference back to the first memory I have, yes, but I'm not surprised he is at where he's at. You know, he's continuously showed that he's a great in-game leader, has a great mind, and he's someone that always finds a way to win Counter-Strike games, always. And I feel even this major is a testament to that, where they've gone into this major struggling. He changes the way they approaches the game. They find wins, they keep on grinding, and they improve game by game. That is on Karrigan, and I have to give credit for him. For that.
He's the definition of never giving up, because even when CSGO came out, he wasn't necessarily a great individual or a great player. He was playing, as you said, in Mouse. He was playing in Faculty together with me at the time, the third best Danish team. He was getting kicked left, right, and center until he found his identity, until he found his groove as an in-game leader. But in all those periods where he was facing adversity, he never gave up. And it's some of the same things we have to highlight now coming into the second map versus Navi in the semifinal. If there's one thing Karrigan can install in the players around him, him, it's that mentality of never giving up. It doesn't matter what the scoreline says, doesn't matter if you lost the first map in a good way or in a bad way, we're not going to give up. He said the same thing yesterday in the interview with James Banks heading into the quarterfinal. If there's one thing he cares about, it's never giving up. And I feel like that is part of the FaZe DNA, and it comes directly from Kerrigan and all the experience he's had as a player.
100% can't be given up now when it's your map pick that lays in wait. That is Nuke. FaZe will be starting on the T side of things. That means Navi will be CT. What do we expect from some of the setups from FaZe on this one?
I'm super curious to see how FaZe is going to attack that, because in the quarterfinal versus Mouse, the T side was explosive, it was fast. We saw the classic play with Twist coming up silo into gate, into an inner default. I feel like we saw a lot of pace come out from Kerrigan, but it's also a one-trick pony kind of thing. If you're doing that and you're doing it against a Navi that is ready for it, it's not going to work out. So it's very, very important for Kerrigan to install the fact that you can play a default round and then throw in the surprises once in a while, because you can't play an entire T-side versus a guy like Blade doing pocky stretch like that. You need some sort of stability, and that's what I want to see from FaZe Clan. Come out, win the first buy round, do the yard smokes, apply a bit of pressure in that regard, and then when the moment is there, do a ramp rush, do an inside split, send Twist up towards silo, let him do his work, but you can't do it from the get-go.
No, I think it's a lot about it is going to be how aggressive Makasi is on that yard CT side. Can he stop Twists? Can he make sure that he knows if it's a fake on yard or if it's actually a real kind of setup from them? So keep a track of the fakes, the vent drops. Are FaZe comfortable enough to actually use it, or is it only going to be fakes? That's the kind of question marks I have going into it, because as you mentioned, it's been very simplistic in the kind of T sides that we've seen so far in the last 2 games. So yeah, I'm still a little bit worried for FaZe, because their individuals also need to show up. It's not all about strats, they need to be hitting shots.
You should be worried for FaZe, but I will say that there's one player you just highlighted right there, and that is Twist. I feel like ever since he rejoined FaZe Clan, despite the team not really working out, despite the results haven't looked great, he's been playing at an incredible high level. You know, the comeback of Twist into FaZe Clan in such a diversity time, it's been incredible to see. Now is where you need him. It's T-side Nuke, that's where he does some of his best job. That's where Kerrigan spends a lot of energy setting him up. So if there's one player I look towards in the FaZe camp right now, it's Twist. We cannot expect it coming out from Brokey in the same degree we've seen so far. It's not fair to put any expectations on Jacob. He's still a rookie who's been over-delivering and doing his job. So the stars and I guess the experienced players in Twist and Frozen will have to help out Kerrigan getting a T-side.
Well, Navi storming straight through that first map of Ancient. FaZe are gonna have to be thinking fast now. It's time to head into map number 2 of Nuke.
A one-sided affair on Ancient. Nuke, a more familiar territory, but will we see a more familiar FaZe? Navi just 1 map away from a major grand final. Budapest! Let's play some Counter-Strike, shall we?
Come on, baby.
These majors come around just twice a year now, and looking to end the season with the trophy. How tantalizingly close both of these squads are. For Navi, it feels even closer.
Well, Kerrigan said coming into this, he wanted to entertain the crowd. So far, not present and correct. Fan favorites floundering. Can they find their form on their
Let's fucking go.
Peak? Most played map of the major campaign. Top pop being lined up. Util raining in, door blown off. Smoke comes in, Molly as well.
Okay, Imma's going to be forced to reposition. He's done very well. Exceptional.
Jesus.
Double kill.
Jesus.
Imma's teaching us how to count. FaZe set back to spawn.
Well, you wouldn't quite believe it, but that's Navi's first pistol of the series.
Oh, wow, and what a way to pick it up. Imma, one-man army.
That might be a jinx, bro.
That everything covered there as well. Makazi in the vent for the slip denies.
Call timeout, bro. Switch the whole game plan. It's fucked.
We got major winning cores on either side.
Jesus.
But beautiful from Imma. You'd think with all the players who have those trophies to the name, we'd be talking about each and every one of these superstars, but Makazi, the rookie, ancient specialist, or is there a whole lot more? He had a mad map, number 1. Let's see if they keep it up. FaZe forced without the plant. Red smoke's in. And across.
Yep, he's in the right place, Chad. Perfect from Bit. Starts secret, catches Twist, and confirms no one's home. It's Ramp, the focus of their aggressions. Wonderful's ready to, and willing to take the first. Frozen going down, as is Carrigan trying to get the bomb in. Bit's already there. Everything they try, Navi have a response, and they've got individuals in the right place.
This is ridiculous. This is insane, right? I understand this is a force buy, but not having a single kill in the first 2 rounds of play kept nothing to your name. And this will be guaranteed by Alexi. Bit of a sketchy spam on the MP9, but picture perfect for 2.
I mean, fuck, dude.
And if anyone's going to poke holes in your strat book, it's going to be Blade and Alexi. You take a look at their major run, they have a loss. One on Nuke. It was to Furia, but they started on the T side. Right now, we get to see them put up the blue wall and continue to run with that momentum.
It's all going to plan.
Eco now for FaZe. A couple of digs. Looking for those headshots. Never meant to be this easy.
Yeah, well, Makaze's more than happy to take a fight on his terms. Ready to stand and bang with the unarmored dig. Flash of thigh. Incendiary
Flash of thigh, stand and bang?
Jacob throws a couple of pot shots down range. It's not going to do
What
much.
are we doing on Nuke?
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon, because Jacob has taken down Makaze. And an opportunity, see Carrigan tries to accelerate, but it is short-lived celebrations. The party crashes are here. Immer wants his. And it's going to be another one from the roof side. Twist can't seem to stabilize. One more bullet would have done it. Wonderful's low. Bleeding out. Doesn't stop him from ready to take another head. A drive-by Tech 9. Call it 3. They're having fun, Chad. The smiles on their faces. Members of the crowd haven't given up just yet. And I'm sure FaZe Clan haven't either, but it's going to be very hard.
I was going to say, I am not having fun.
2 Deagle kills to your name coming into round 4.
Yeah, it needs to start now, right? It was so slow out the gates. They were being dictated to throughout within that first map of play. That FaZe bite as Bit, he is just loving this. Multi-time major winner odds. Heavily in Navi's favor now. No aggression, they're pushing lobby.
Yep. Wonderful, feeling himself. First gun round, you try and throw a spanner into the works with an aggressive AWP line deep into the lobby. Carrigan sits Makaze down. Wonderful's ready for your swing. He's got Carrigan. A belated trade. AWP's position noted. Twist in a power position. How long will that smoke last? Oh, Overload catching on the mantle up. He could have a multi here. They're trying to
Whoa!
Instantaneous deletion. A quick tap to the
What the fuck?
And now you dip down the vents. B site's open for business, boys.
Okay, well they can hold that rotation. Twist and Frozen out the single door. Jacob and Brokey to breach double. They're marooned right now on the top deck, so bomb will get planted at FaZe. Find their opening with a Carrigan smoke spam, but a Twist one tap as the 2 of them trying to boost up into the rafters will be the save.
Really cheeky from Twist.
This crowd does not like saves.
This series goes one of 2 ways. In the shades of Copenhagen, we say Navi, welcome
It
back
has
to
got
the
to go
leagues.
3. It has got to go 3, bro.
Or FaZe draw us into the classic 3rd map decider of Inferno. There's a lot of work for them to do to find that convincing. Now they're fortunate to find themselves on this comfort pick. Both teams are going to do their best work on home turf. And they've had some very tough matches throughout the campaign. Remember, oh how close they were on Nuke from being eliminated back in stage 1. But here they are, still alive. Now they're kicking.
Yeah, we were casting that Vitality game, managing to take them down. That was a sign, a little flash of FaZe's comfort on this map.
Early attack timeout from Blade. He would have loved the pistol, the conversions were brilliant. You lose an opening kill through the smoke, the adjustment can't be crazy.
It was Twist being overlooked as well, just his progressions. He's not playing scared. Slips into main, overlooked by Immer, called upon to boost, and just a quick tap to the skull to seal the deal.
I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good.
So how spotless it was in the run of 3. Don't you worry about those finances. Yeah,
But it's not over.
And they're sitting pretty right now. It was that
I'm keeping the faith.
Yeah,
What?
Moving Carrigan up to his nonsense as Twist secures it with that one.
What is that? Divine intervention? He's just running and shooting, referee.
Curious, Navi. All this money, not a single defuse kit.
Ooh, remember, that could be something.
Make sure you guys know what you want to do after you guys take round. We can always chill, but if you guys want to rush down, you do it, and let's communicate. Let's fucking go. Good fucking shoot.
Wonderful, they want ramp. Early action as the smoke wall is erected. It was disrupted, you can see that gap forged, but
good fucking shit.
Smoke break's not going to reward. Wonderful remains patient on that line. What is the go sign for FaZe Clan?
Immer is going to fight Twist in secret.
He is, a little collision. Oh. Perfect placement of the crosshair.
Yeah,
Immer jumps
great
straight
reticle
into
placement.
it.
Now there's 2 on ramp. Bit is joining Wonderful. He's dropped down to the lower deck, fortifying B.
Worried about the slip of Twist. Losing Immer, Alexi B in transition as well. Navi try and rejig the setup. Forward stance, Jacob anticipating this once again. Jacob and Makaze clashing, these two mates. Roki gets Jacob's head. Shot onto Makaze. Extends their advantage, they can't fumble this now. It's an open runway.
Stacking top.
Oh, but they might be running into it. Bit finds himself here, will burrow towards Mustang. It's Carrigan cooking up a flank, they'll let him go first. Held by Bit. Don't fancy Carrigan's chances in that 1-to-1, but
30 seconds now.
They are going to have to hurry this up. Lexi B, oh there's the
Oh, the flash!
Booked by Broki's flashback, number 2 on the menu. Alexi B still takes 2, but it's insufficient. Trying to slink away.
Head spotted there.
Spot him, yeah. I don't know if it goes both ways. Wonderful, just looking to preserve his AWP here. Spots Carrigan in that balaclava, will remove, reveals his position, but that should be it. Phase 2, Navi 3.
Yeah, looking a whole lot more at home right now, aren't they? Both Twist and Jacob delivering when the fights come their way. And Wonderful has been in elite form, elevating his play from what has been a tough year. He's been in the scope, not the one looking down it. The level of play from this kid around their run from stage 2 to the playoff stage has been marvelous, sublime. A thing of beauty. It's Makaze though. Has read a player in the playoffs only so far.
Not bad for his first attempt.
Little column A, little column B.
Carrigan finding that impact, and he needed to find Alexi before things went awry. Double kill already from the Finn.
Well, not laughing anymore is Bit, but they get the guns out again. They lose this one, they're out of cash.
And Broki dispatched with the AWP.
This time there's more than just Twists. He's going to play through the smokes, get behind main. Broki and Jacob are going to take the space.
Whoa.
Masking the aggression.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Frozen just turns around, spins about face, and finds Frozen in the smoke. Weird one now, very weird. You've got a bit very segregated Carrigan. Completely detached.
Yeah, and Imed stayed active. He immediately pivoted in towards Warehouse. There's a flash coming in through Yard. Imed's going to pick off the back of it. He finds Finn. This one's done.
He parks it. There's Immer. Surely this one's over now. Not feeling good.
They should be able to get the bomb down here.
2 on 4. Immer a triple kill. Now Wonderful, the first man to arrive on the scene. It's Jacob. Spots the shadow.
Oh.
Here's the orb. Sound off. Looking to punish. Wonderful anticipates. Too many bodies on his screen. It's Immer. Quad kill. Licking his lips for the ace. He's come close before.
Roki
to try and deny. Does so. Now Navi just to put it in, defuse is commencing. A 10-seconder being stuck. Broki trying to work his magic, but he's running out of options. Needs to get him off the ball. Needs to get him off the ball. Covers there, Bit delivers. It's closer than they would have liked, but Navi, they do return serve.
Okay, 4-2, 2-round gap. That one's all about Immer, isn't it? People talk about Twist not being an aggressive rifler. He's playing straight through that main smoke, finds that opening kill, will catch it again.
Is the crowd cheering for cash?
Traded, and then Imma just unloads, thinking the gap towards door is going to be pipped. And a premonition from the gods as this man keeps on delivering. 4 kills, that's his round. Keeps the money alive for Navi.
Just what they needed.
Back underway is Carrigan. Making the calls, but also throwing the smoke, setting up his boys again. Jacob Twist, Brokey, to take the room behind the wall. Makazi, the man out here to break.
This is very aggressive. Imma brings the fight forward. They were not
Oh
ready.
my God.
He subverts the expectation with excellence. Forward position, 2 FaZe members now in early graves.
You love to see this from Imma, don't you?
Beautiful. Just what they needed. A mix-up and a quick flick up from Wonderful, sealing the deal.
Sick to my stomach, fam.
They can't even get started. Brazen from Carrigan, AWP retrieval bomb as well, now on his back.
Frozen's been the hero. A couple of outings for FaZe on Nuke, but he's yet to get going on this T side. 0 and 4.
No better time than now.
But money's on the line.
He bides his time, waits for Carrigan to join him. Now starts to make his move. Wonderful's dropped into the site, responsible for the hut side. Out squeaky door, that falls to Alexi.
They can get down the vent, there's a way.
Oh, that's the fight! Quick from Alexi, double again! We've seen his name coming in 2s right now. 6 frags already for Alexi B on the CT side.
Okay, well, you've taken control of the finances. Neo's going to call a tactical timeout to get on the mic.
Yeah, slow this down.
Not a lot he can say going into this, but it's these opening exchanges. Sure, Twist pips Makazi with an 8 in hand, but it's Imma who's been the man dishing out the damage.
How often do you see a player just walking up the secret stairs?
Right, so this is it. I said it before, and I'll say it again. If you're looking for any 2 members to be poking holes in the strap book, Blade and Alexi, looking at all that tape, you've played this map 6 times throughout this campaign. This is where it's tough for Carrigan to be able to call his team in. You can't run with what's worked before. If they found the counter, you need to find some
inspired mid-rounding. That's something Carrigan certainly got in his wheelhouse. We'll see this again. Look how just
they're not ready for it at all,
not
right?
prepared, because no one's doing that.
He's just waltzing up. There's nobody top silent, nobody monitoring that push at all. Some creativity in the calling. You'd expect that to be a bit of a Carrigan specialty. Now, Deagle's in a scout, so looking to do some damage, but this one's getting away from you again, FaZe. T-side Nuke, we're looking for 4.
Go on, man, fuck!
Get this party started. String of 2 rounds, all they have to boast. They need a lot more than that. Carrigan's already taken heavy licks from the spam. Mikaze is anticipating the drop. Imma covering his backside, ready to biff on. Close angle against pistols, but it's Deagles. He's ready. That's a quick shot. Carrigan takes his own medicine, not needing to counter-strafe for Zimmer. First blood once again going the way of Navi. These openings consistently against FaZe Clan.
He's found 3 in the early stages of Nuke.
Flash of a little bit of flesh. Wonderful trying to be caught out, trying to play the game.
Whoa.
Damn!
Oh, he's on the board at least.
Uses his Deagle on the sniper like one.
Twist has to drop in, have to double swing main.
Yeah, right, they need to try and overwhelm in the way for Brokey. Swings on through, McCarthy's been spotted out. There's the drop, there's the finish. Team play on display.
Wait a second.
Our FaZe doing it on the Desert Eagles, doing them dirty. Jacob down, Alexi B under so much scrutiny, he'll dip away.
Bomb's not with him, Alex.
A little more
Brokey gets an op.
Outside of main.
Frozen 3 HP.
To go this way. Now big
Whoa.
flies up the ladder. A double kill, twist in the clutch.
1v1.
This could be something. This could be a fire starter.
Swing his ass.
He needs to throw.
No!
You can't leave the package behind.
Oh, it's fucking over.
Planted, use it as the extra piece where you left it behind and it's cost you. You didn't think you had any chance with the pistols in your hands. And leaving the bomb outside
It's
the lobby.
fucking over.
You got to have a cool head on your shoulders to not fumble under the pressure of that one. Your teammates have fallen. Foul to the Desert Eagles.
They work so well off of each other to find these frags, and then left this 1v1 twists. Can't pull out the miracle, but they're out with the guns now. Kept it hot under the collar for Navi.
Yeah, but you need to be able to convert the round in order to make that mean something.
Twist is quick on this.
Look at that, check the pathing on him. He's caught 50 damage.
Going into Warehouse.
Half health, Warehouse not going to be deterred by the early damage. He could have the back turn. Makaze covered under the guise of the smoke. Him into a 10 to the potential, but here's the rotation. Oh. Wonderful! Nearly got him. Awkward now. Big gets accelerated on in the ramp side. It's Frozen that keeps it level.
Defensive smoke.
Yeah, he'll dip away. What? What's he up to?
He just gets wallbanged?
Cheeky, getting very cheeky. Karrigan will punish. A messy spray from both parties.
They're trying to capitalize on A right now. Karrigan's just throwing out a lurk smoke door. Makaze thinks there's players outside, worried about door as well. Wonderful's about to clear this for him. If they drop down Ven, Immer's B. They have to get past Makaze if they want to take side, and right now they're rotating around the world. Wonderful just called outside clear. They know that ramp has been infested. The possibility to go heaven and hell is open. He has to monitor this, but Makaze tucks into A. 37 seconds, starting to go noisy on this one.
And he's there in time. Eye to the scope, Karrigan down. Just like that, it really doesn't feel good. Brokey and Frozen. Frozen walking with a limp at 12 HP. Brokey's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here, and Makaze, he's primed, and he's ready. Brokey's not looking. Just waltzes into the crosshairs, and then
just as we thought, FaZe was starting to look a little bit comfy. That's
Jesus, brother.
For Navi. Basking the bits of excellence here. This is a CT side to be revered right now. They are blowing FaZe out of the water. Again, I set the bar. You only need 4 or 5. But they're going to have to do this late in the piece. And Navi are flowing. The FaZe journey, you thought it was all too good to be true. The greatest showman. Looks like he's packed up one series too early. Top pop on the ready. It all comes down to timing.
It certainly does. It's going to be paid for him.
Jesus Christ.
Anti-flash, bodies in bags. Karrigan, twists, all gone.
Yeah.
Just the one discrepancy. No problems here. Absolutely none. Brokey, sure, you found one, but Bit's got your number. You're in the corner.
I mean, I know it's a fucking eco, but like the opening kill is always nuts. The opening kill is always just fucking crazy.
Edging ever closer to a major grand final.
Yeah, this is tough for FaZe, isn't it? Take another tactical timeout. Again, it's just about salvaging the half. That's what we said on Ancient. The fact we're saying it again here on Nuke. Sure, T-side. Trying to stay a realist, trying to stay to the roots of Counter-Strike. What you expect, what the stats tell you. Just not seeing enough fight out of FaZe. Where are the multis? Where's the bullshit? That eco round with the Deagles, the scout, that was their way to ignite that fire. But Emma with another opener. This guy is looking locked in.
Like,
you go back
Jesus,
to Paris
dude.
thinking, okay, this guy's the next big thing, but it's been a while since we've seen him in this type of ferocious form.
Are they saying FaZe down?
It's not the time where you want to be feeling that you're dry on ideas. Immer, he's not. He wants to fight. He wants to brawl. Brokey catches his aggressions. An opening kill. For how long, though? Can they maintain this advantage? Aggressions on the roof side. Jacob feeling himself. Could be caught by Wonderful on an uncrowd. Just as easy as that. Back level. Momentary success, and on low HP, Twist once again tries to get cheeky with it. Wonderful anticipating the potential. Makaze maneuvering to be able to perhaps walk up those stairs with his partner in crime.
With him, so emboldened. They are going to make this push. They just keep moving. These pieces well-oiled right now.
Yeah, and it could be Brokey caught out as well. You can see back is turned on that red container. Makaze bringing this aggression. There's the jiggle. You get the info, but you give him the fight. You better be ready.
Bomb's loose now.
To pull the trigger first, because Makaze's quick with it. Frozen going to test his luck, trying Alexi B on his bomb site. He's passed every test so far, and he'll do it again. Frozen caught out, Makaze quick to lend a hand up the ladder, staying so nimble, so dynamic. This Navi CT side, it's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Wonderful even has a good idea that it's possible they could be beneath him. Bit does get sidelined. Okay, wasn't communicated, wasn't certain.
Down the vent, that has to be the rotation here.
Yeah, they'll be quick about this. Carrigan and Twist. Up against the three of them. Makaze makes it clear where he's at. Looking to punch in the code is Carrigan. Twist to provide the covering fire. He wants to try and isolate him while he's there. Booked him in the corner. A power position from Twist. The frag changes everything. Now a 2-on-2. Carrigan, however, brought down. He hasn't got the help for this. It would have to be spectacular. It would have to be magnificent. Twist to get the fire started. A little something. It's Twist.
That's what FaZe needed.
Needed most in a major semi-final. Something to hold on to. A third T-side round on their map pick.
Can they turn it into something?
Will that make a difference?
That's the question right now, and it's all if they can piece this together. This is great. Twist was on 9 HP since the start of the round. Right, he took heavy flak damage when they were taking the R control early.
All right, at halftime also, I gotta take a break and I gotta go start the dishes.
Sets his team up with something, and again, 4 rounds. That's what they're looking for here. One more before we head to that halftime break. One more to keep FaZe's mental in it.
That guy was flipping somebody off.
He's going to try his hand even after cutting down one attempt in the previous. Yeah, Twist was not ready for that. An important trade. Jacob delivers.
Big trade.
Orb is posted on the broken smoke.
Oh, big miss.
Past the ear of Carrigan. He'll make it down. Jacob able to provide the cover of the flank downstairs. Carrigan going quickly. He wants to try and chase a timing he may have caught here. Swiftly into that lower side. Makes it be an auto shotgun. Looking for that close quarters engagement, lobby side.
Right now, so separated FaZe.
Yeah, it's going to be individual heroics. Hang on. A flash of flesh spots Alexi. Unloads his mag, and now perhaps Bit has him dead to rights on this fight.
Oh, good find.
Nails it, removes Bit. Awkward now for Navi in their last defensive round. An opportunity for FaZe to sit on a comfortable pillow of 4.
How do Jacob and Frozen connect with the bomb down beat? Breaking and Carrigan starting to walk forward. Wonderful. Catches Jacob 3v3 now. Anybody's round.
This gets weird now.
Ow!
Frozen feasts. Alexi's
fucking timing.
Weird retake. That was the kit. Hang on, Frozen's low HP. He's got the perfect weapon. USP tracks it, takes the head, takes the upgrade, an AK. They're going to give it everything it's worth. No reason not to.
Smoke for the bomb.
Roki, this is an awkward fight. You're not going to get tested, though. Imma pathing double side. Carrigan dug in deep on Dark. That's a good place. Molly, the incendiary's going to burn him out. No, it's not.
Oh!
He's found a safe haven. It's perfect. He'll be overlooked. Just like that, a back is turned. Carrigan tames the spray. A 4th round for FaZe.
Whoa, my God.
Something
wow.
Fighting for survival.
Fucking hell.
I believe in Van Dolphin.
Me too. Ease, welcome back. Priming for 18 months. Much back as always. Alright, and it is now halftime, which means I go start the dishes. Ease, thank you for the resub, brother. I believe, man, I believe. Alright, I'm gonna go start the dishes. I'll be back in 5 or 10. But I'll be watching from my phone, so if anything happens, I'll hurry back over here. Or if like the game gets close to ending or something. Oh shit. Alright, I shall return.
Fleeting signs of life from FaZe as they fight for survival on the major stage at semi-finals. And this Saturday is delivered for Navi. Impeccable Counter-Strike. This machine fully operational, everything flowing. But a low HP 1v2 from Russell Twist Van Dulkin gave them 2 of the 4 at the tail end of that attacking half. Now we swap sides. A pistol feels necessary. So much riding on around a Counter-Strike.
Heading towards ramp. They want to test Frozen. Had a couple of kills there late within the piece. They don't have to warm him up.
Yeah, trying to fake something. Forced off, no overreaction. Frozen's in the right position. The bunny hops are naughty. Couldn't track it, forced away.
Defensive smoke.
Gives him something to play around. An unorthodox position perhaps for that one tap. He needs to find something here. They're searching for him, spreading out, combing the area. Oh, too much to track. Good from Carrigan and Brokey. It's wonderful with one back. Sure, you've removed Frozen, but FaZe have the advantage here.
Bomb's not getting planted yet.
Not yet. Another headshot. Jacob's USP removing Makaze. Immer's got too much to handle. Overcome, overwhelmed. A 1v3 for Wonderful. Doable. Possible. Fresh magazine, 30 HP. He wants to fight, and Carrigan welcomes it. FaZe Clan find that pistol.
Fight is the key word of that pistol round. The rotation time was there. The support network, the defensive smoke. Frozen did his job. Sure, he didn't get a kill, but he delayed. They asked the question, where's he gotten off to? The cavalry arrived, and they all delivered. And they all wanted to continue to swing. They have denied the bomb going down in this situation. They have bought themselves a buffer. It should be an eco right now from Navi. You deny the plant, you limit the force options. And we'll just get a couple of pistols into this. This gap feels more manageable. CT side nuke now. Hold up a second.
What?
Into the top side. Bit makes the first incision. Jacob, the top anchor, dead. Number disadvantage extremely early in the round.
Sometimes that's just how the rookie crumbles.
Another one of those, and this one does start to become a real question. Piping up through Secret. Carrigan, do you really want to offer them this? In-game leaders, they love to play for info.
Twist should have this every day of the week. A couple of bursts at the MP9, a sigh of relief. He's been here before. There's at least one on the floor. Carrigan shows his presence, finishes off what that MP9 started. Nice dunk. Removes him, bit caught going walkabout. Brokey, quick tap. Staying composed. This is a gimme round, and it's going to be finishing that way. It was Apex that described FaZe Clan saying they never die. Just when you doubt them, they find 2 rounds at the end of a half.
Next round's going to be the important one. Rifles will come into the hands of Navi. I want to see what their approach is. Jacob, 5 and 12. Nice shot there from the Lexi. So they want to try and bully the kid on the top side. He'll be connecting with Twists. Those would be the A defenders. He's done a serviceable job. He's only been building up steam. The hyperbolic time chamber of their major run. We've seen Jacob start to go from strength to strength. Here's the opener. Bang. Sheesh. But do they want to try and bully him? Is it a weakness? Is it a way in? Is it even part of the game plan? Does Blade have something a whole lot more potent in store? But his boys bail him out, and they take 2 casualties, but now the gun's equipped. A couple of Galils, mainly AKs, lighter on the util. Makazi will be responsible for taking the yard space. Carrigan's shutting down Secret again. It looks like they want to put pressure on Frozen once more, so partnering up in radio behind the smoke. Speaking of smokes, wall dotted across yard. Problems everywhere for FaZe.
Solid connection on the HE. He's got the reload in before they test him. Carrigan's been forced
Immer's
away.
going to flash this.
There's the molly, there's the attempt, and he will dip. Frozen concedes the space, but maintains his life. You'll have Carrigan connect with on that B side of the map. Makazik trying to perhaps amplify the pressure from the Secret side. It's Frozen actually re-aggressing. Carrigan's going to join him. He might not be ready. Wonderful looks like he is, though. Roki draws fire, Frozen removes ahead, Wonderful's gone. Bit crouches under the second follow-up.
Now they can play the man advantage. They don't need to keep forcing this fight. Hard work's done.
He does get another Frozen, that's exceptional hold! Pieces it together!
So awkward.
Masterful!
Makazi still down secret, Alexi to play through ramp.
Lexi B does well to control the Galil, but caught by Karrigan on the swing back in. Makaze reveals himself, but costs a lot of health. Just 8 points of him left in the server. No chance for anything out of him. No hijinks, no funny business.
Yeah, Twister's trying to track him down, make sure he can't escape through secret, bump the avenue up the ladder. That'll be the save right now. So Makazi retains the AK, loss bonus going into the next to 2,900, so there can be some light. Oh, hold up, he could go down after time here. The push is coming, Karrigan can take it! And he does! $350, that's all you got, kid!
Oh, that is gonna hurt. That's gonna leave a mark. That's gonna have echoes and ramifications.
Yeah, looking too far into the future was I. That was meant to be the statement piece around number 16. So there can be upgrades, sure. I don't think you'll take the timeout in this one if you play, but right now, this is what I consider a limbo position, right? The fact that they actually back off and then reinitiate after that first kill, it's so jarring for Navi, right? They're hoping to hold on to that space, and FaZe are testing the timings, right? How long can we sit here before they really start to think we are just ghosts, that we've evaporated, that we're playing that man advantage, and Frozen delivers a massive triple against the first rifle round. That's impact, but that's how you define a round like that. Giving themselves another quote-unquote gimme right now. There's life in this after all. You need to deny Navi hope by winning this one.
Oh, there's a fight. Twist lucky to be alive. The Deagle round softened up by the staircase.
He's a lucky man right there.
Yeah, man, that was close to being a horrible opening death. He'll dip out. Frozen's just demonstrated how valuable playing your life is.
But this top side's going to be weak. They're going to come in main.
Okay, well, Karrigan can pass this test. He sees multiple bodies, gets caught out, overrun by the Tech-9s, and then an audible run straight towards the Hell side.
Bro, he's not ready for this. He's smoking main. If he goes back down, he's in trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a massive gap.
There's a real opportunity. Wonderful now onto Brokey. This is getting weird. This is getting uncomfortable. FaZe Clan now sweating. They need a response. They need an answer. The A side through the heaven. Opportunity. Missed burst cover from Jacob. That's an important kill. Frees them up. Sure, the bomb's down. Oh, but so's Twist. Falling apart now. Navi, a golden opportunity. The post-blood. It's right there for the taking. Wonderful brings the fire. Lexi B up on Hub. Runs them down. They don't even need guns to find themselves a T round.
And that right there, that bullet through the wall into Twists caused so many issues. The top side becomes weak. Yard becomes an option. They're scrambling to reset, and Navi erupt. That is robbery right there. I said it should have been a gimme. Navi find 9.
Wonderful playing a big part in that as well.
Great responses to all of those details, and Brokey goes down to the bomb. Frozen loses it all.
From bad to worse, and Makaze losing his extra cash, dying after time doesn't cost them the next round either.
This is a bigger issue for FaZe. Right, their loss bonus was bottom of the barrel. They only get 1,400 coming into that. So the financial situation is bleak for multiple members. And a tactical timeout called. The final one from Neo. He used 2 in the first half just to get them back in contention. They dropped what should have been their round. That was their chance to tie this up, to then maybe build a bit more cash, a bet to fall back on if something does go wrong. And now you have to show. Now you're in the scenario where you have to buy. But it's going to be weak in areas. There are going to be some key omissions in this purchase.
But not in the sniper department.
Just with the smoke walls up, then it feels that Brokey is going to have to insert himself into the play. It'll have to be something aggressive. And here it is, the bullet through the corner of red. So Twist lucky to be alive, but maybe it would have been better if he'd just gone down in that situation, because the setup, it crumbled.
I love their aggression as well. Like, as soon as they knew they were playing Ben's side, just running at them, using those Tech-9s.
What do you guys think? We commit to this, we buy, and we fucking win the round. Let's go, boys. Keep believing.
Neo's called them into this.
Okay. Coach Neo, and it is a jump scare, bit caught mid-air. Brokey's all a surprise.
Makazi's ahead of the smoke wall, playing for a fight.
Okay. There's a lot of Navi behind that smoke.
Twist is already down on B. Playing control, window side.
He's had output on low HP already here on Nuke. Would need to do it again. Otherwise, that B bomb site likely to fall. Underguarded. How diligent is Navi's clears here? You're going to go through the motions. It's Makaze up to bat. It's a FAMAS on 13 HP versus a full health AK-47. Oh, he's ready. Quick flick.
Now they're in.
Just like that, the B site's there. It's flying their flag despite that opening from Brokey's AWP. And now that AWP doesn't feel so good. Hoping for output. Not going to be given anything from the pathing of Makaze.
Carrigan can't find Imma.
He's walked past him in the smoke, and yeah, it looks like they'll just have to back away. You got what you wanted. You surprised them with the buy. You get the opening kill, but Navi remain composed, and the 10th is theirs.
Imma might get a couple kills here on the hunt.
Yes, sir. Jacob caught out, was running around completely nonsensical. It's Brokey that's trying to preserve the AWP. He'll get away with it.
His game's had a real stop-start fashion to it, and this is exactly how Navi wanted to play. Never letting FaZe get the multi-kills, never letting them drag them into the mud with the chaos. Right, it's map control. You get a kill with stalls, we take some territory. Another one comes in, maybe one back and forth, but they always feel like they're the ones in the driver's seat. So it's been a pitter-patter on Nuke right now. There's no chaos. I think we're close to our conclusion. 10-7, money in tatters. A couple of guns saved, and no timeouts left. Carrigan gonna have to confer with Twist, who's playing an off angle right now. In this position, you're gonna be throwing util over towards ramp, but Makazi with the clear unravels that play. They've gone in again, behind the safes. MP9s to try and draw them back into this, but it feels dire, it feels hopeless.
Navi remain composed. So close to a major grand final now. Can Carrigan disrupt this walk, this crawl? 2 across. Unannounced. Should be safe on the pixel. Just playing to block. Oof, warded off. Eats lead.
Right now with the chessboard moving, I favor Navi.
Returning to the AWP side though, Brokey is posted from lockers. Wonderful could peek into him. That's the team play once again.
Just beautiful.
Flawless.
It's all beautiful.
It's a joy to watch, and so is that. Twist gets overlooked, profits greatly. A double kill McCartney for the trade. He's in trouble now. Brought down.
3v3.
A step heard. Imma starting his pathing, lingers in lobby. Carrigan getting active, secret side, no one home. Navi have regrouped. Strength in numbers, timing from Carrigan, maybe something. Jacob's got a lot of work to do though. A lot of work! Oh no, the MP9 betrays him. Couldn't get it done, maybe Frozen could show him how it's done with a quick double. Awkward 10 seconds, Imma to come up clutch. Ops to go on top, Frozen's gonna play the clock. Dips appears, dips up the ladder, is there time? There is! I think he's got it in time. Gets it down, Imma in the clutch, Wallbang connects. Low HP, Imma's just hanging on by a thread.
4 bullets.
Gets away from it. Frozen trying to hold it. Imma's not going to peek it with the low HP. No way! The audacity! The sheer audacity! You can't be doing that! Not in a sold-out stadium! Not in a major semi-final!
That goes against everything we know about Arena Counter-Strike. Sitting in defuse.
It's against the rules.
How's he gotten away with that one?
Frozen, my goat.
I can't believe it.
I should have known there was going to be a timeout after that.
The buzzer beater on the plan. It goes down.
Holy shit, son.
On, and Frozen. The ball's on this man.
What is that, 10-8?
Oh, God.
Oh my fuck.
Ice cold from Frozen.
I can't fucking believe that. I cannot believe he has just stuck a defuse in a 1v1. They're making a 1v3.
1v3?
I cannot.
Just outrageous.
Okay, well, another lifeline. Twist gives you a clutch. Frozen gives you a clutch. It's 2 rounds the difference. Navi got the money, but game's still on.
Navi looking flustered. Blade certainly was there in the cams. Does that ignite that fire in the belly of FaZe? Because Frozen's just hit them with utter bullshit.
Gotta make good on that though, don't ya? Gotta level them here. Gotta go back to back. You need the consecutive. Ramp aggress, AWP, Frozen working together. Wanting to play within the mid-rounds. Establishing smokes towards Yard. Mikaze and Bit playing behind.
Going through.
Looking for...
Going through on the reload. In trouble. Carrigan's a dead man walking. 7 HP. Bit finishes the job. They lost Immer on lobby.
They know the clamps come in. They can spread now. Take heaven and hell.
What's the move? Mantling up his Bit.
It's going to be Jacob on A again. He needs something this time. The MP9, no good. The M4, we know this kid can aim, but the pressure getting to him now. Just 6 kills for the young Pole. Anything he can deliver gives FaZe a chance in this. They're going to come flooding out of heaven in a moment.
Has he got the nerve? Can he hold it? He needs something. Jacob delivers the headshot. Clotheslines Mikaze, number 2 denied. It's Bit there. Big back on towards the lobby side. It's wonderful, brought down by Frozen. Weird one now.
Broke up the vent.
He has to come up the vent.
Spotted.
Not going to get away with it. Maybe that's enough of a bait, though. Maybe that draws their attention away. Frozen! Can he cross it? Yes, he can! Impact on impact. Frozen makes it a 1-round game.
More nonsense there. Jacob needed something. 1 was enough. It kept the tide of battle with the trades in their favor. And Frozen, he is activated. Look at this, down the ladder. Wonderful gets Twist. Frozen with the immediate trade. Brokey draws the attention. Bit plays forward. Frozen, emboldened, closes this one down. And this show's only in the second act.
How can you not be entertained?
Ramp pressure, all here.
Brokey's here, scoped up, misses his shot, needs help. Best desperate for backup, it's on its way. Oh! Quick one from Bit.
Do they swing?
Frozen's delayed. They will, they take the fight. Frozen unable to provide. It's Carrigan up front. It's awkward now, backing away, pressure applied. Ramp is lost.
Wonderful's got his AWP now. He missed down the vent. This is a massive slip.
There's still a body down here.
If Twist finds him.
Yeah, but Twist has to adjust.
The fadeaway!
Unreal! Problematic!
You know what that means?
It's surely gotta be.
I don't want to say it.
It has to be.
The only option for FaZe. It has to be the same.
Immer down the vents, that takes balls. And it had to be a quick kill. Twist was there for the flick up, could have adjusted, but such a quick time to kill.
Clutches aren't going to cut it. Navi packing a punch. Flustered Brokey. Brutal Bit. And Immer still making moves. His impact in this map, undeniable. Navi up to 11.
It's a full team effort. The Navi stars shining short. 2 rounds is all they need.
No Brokey ult for this one. Carrigan's going to hook Twist up with the M4, means he's going to probably operate on a FAMAS. Brokey might be able to get gifted an MP9. That's going to limit the possibilities. There's the one that whistled by, the one that he wished he hit, the one to give them at least something. And this one, the fadeaway. Immer on the straight back. Twist thought he had his number.
Again, compromised.
1900 for either team into the next. FaZe lose this, that's the game.
Is this where it ends? Oh, there are a few more twists and turns. Budapest lusts for a 3rd map. But Navi want to keep this clean.
Top pop. Muto's lined up. Makazi pathing outside. He's going to come in through main.
That's his plan. He's only got to get past Carrigan. Jacob under scrutiny. Carrigan holds his nerve, holds his side. Down goes Jacob. Awkward now, surging into the side, but maybe Brokey completely overlooked. Oh! Can't find the transfer, but maybe Frozen's arriving so quick. Oh, Lee. Double from Carrigan. He's low HP. Wonderful can win this. FaZe's hopes of extending play, riding on denying the Wonderful clutch. It's Frozen, healthy, AK in hand as Wonderful slings back to the lobby.
Carrigan's dropped down B.
Okay, stays quiet.
Problem is, if he thinks it's vent, he might be open to ramp.
Or can he tuck clock?
Frozen around the world, takes this lobby space. It's Wonderful right now, who's out maneuvering them. If he goes towards heaven,
it could be wide open.
Navi have so much more cash. If he gets the bomb down, it's another buy.
Diligence, but time sensitive. Heading up the ladder, Frozen will not be able to contest with a plant if it's heaven side.
This is winnable for Wonderful.
Bomb plant's coming. Incendiary seals the deal. Frozen wants to play. Oh, he pushes the through, plays the broad price, gets off to the start, and it's Wonderful is denied! FaZe Clan fight back, it was do or die! It was everything or nothing!
The plays that this guy is making now are insane. Sticking into Fuse, running through an incendiary when your in-game leader is on the other side on low HP. And he's just run him down. No plan for you.
Understandable Blade immediately gets on the mic.
How's he done that? Frozen, mate, where has this come from? Hey, you talk about leaving it all in the server, not regretting a moment.
He is playing it his way. He is doing his thing. He quickly, like within a split second, makes a judgment call. The best way for us to win this round is to run through.
I am buying a fucking Frozen jersey. I'm naming my first child Frozen.
Well, there's no rain. This one's a downpour. The trade's back and forth.
Straight through, knife out, ready to go. Runs him down, runs around and gets the kill necessary.
I'm naming my kid FaZe Up.
I can't believe it either.
Oh my god, audio. Look at that crowd. What the fuck?
Back in with the buys.
The crowd on their feet in awe of what Frozen
Come on, baby. I don't know, man.
Stretching his legs, forward position. Red smoke's usually an indicator. Molly will pull him back. No, it will use it forward.
Oh.
Did Makaze catch a whiff?
I don't think so.
Twist has the jump scare. Makaze's a free frag. Hands him a haircut, does Van Dolkin.
Lexi back to spawn.
Yeah, but Wonderful's looking for
Beautiful
Twist
first blood.
He should have him, that's important.
A good trade.
Good find from Wonderful, keeping his major performance up, a 2KD in a semi-final.
Wonderful's now the yard lurk. Frozen taking lobby space. Plays being made. Carrigan in main. Jacob in top. Support from Brokey.
Carrigan, he could be a destabilizing force, but nearly gets caught.
Ooh.
That's this ground for one. Navi up the end.
Okay.
It's another one. Brokey, have you got it?
Brokey!
Brokey on his bullshit. Just went
What the fuck?
Clutch after clutch after clutch.
Welcome to the FaZe Clan show.
This is the
Bro.
Carrigan talking about. You're either born with it or you're not.
What the fuck is going on?
We go again. Rounds tied up. 11.
Holy fuck, man.
DJ, rewind. Just like that, and then ready for the next. That's it, Brokey combat orping.
That was so fucking huge. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck was even that? Oh my god. Carrigan! Carrigan!
Navi just running into their demise. Can you believe we
This next round for the game, bro.
and it feels like it's FaZe's. Remember Ancient. Hell, remember the first half of Nuke. To take map point first.
That fucking crowd, bro. Oh my god. And there's 12. FaZe takes the lead.
You've repeatedly drawn our attention to the pressures Karrigan's under in that position. He has had multiple A stars in back-to-back rounds. Rising to the occasion. It's a major semi-final after all.
Can Navi take us to overtime? One misstep for Karrigan now gives away the opener. Makazi still trying to take this space. Wall after wall, sequence after sequence, all the patterns that have been run. And he gets across again. This time, Twist not there to greet him. Frozen drops down to the lower deck.
I have no idea.
Top side, removing players top hut. Jacob tucking in CT vent. Does Makazi play first? Brokey joining Frozen. Right now the defense is split 2-3. Karrigan also back of Warehouse. It's really just Jacob and Twist over towards A.
It's the Brokey find I'm interested in. And Orpa just holding his eye to the scope, assisted by Frozen, and now Makazi's gone down. How often has he gone down with no frags,
Come on.
no output? An opening kill for FaZe Clan.
Big opener.
Twist is smoked off, pressure on Jacob.
Okay, Jacob. They're parting in. He gets tagged up, doesn't panic, drop it. Good kill.
Big.
Moves to Lexi. FaZe Clan, they want to see Inferno.
Come on.
2 kills away. Bomb now picked up. Wonderful gets his hands on it, but then Twist emerging from
Oh, okay.
gets his.
All good.
It's just bit. FaZe Clan just have to remove this man's head, and we see a third map. Budapest. 20 seconds, and we go the distance. Take him out, man.
Let's fucking go. What the hell, son? No fucking way. What the fuck are we watching, bro? And we're going to Inferno. Look at this fucking place. What the fuck, dude? What a game. Holy shit. So we're still alive, man. Jesus Christ. Okay, now I finished the laundry. Sorry, it's chore day. But then we watch this third map. Yes.
You see the match. We see every restart behind it. You see lightning-fast reflexes. We see countless hours building trust. You see a single moment of triumph. We see the 1,000 failures that forged it. Victory isn't just the moment. We win because we reached it together. Level up as one.
Got a lot of shine. Running up the number, that's a lot of crime. Try to take it from me, must be out your mind.
playing the best of the matches. Where in retake will you pull out the clutch? Where you'll be testing your deadliest thing? Where are we perfectly training all day? Ready? Explain, 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 GG!
Your favorite team. Post on socials with hashtag MajorFans, tag Corsair, get featured, and win a Corsair gear bundle.
You're gonna purchase with the prize money from Budapest.
Lollipop for Jacob.
I would probably buy some gift for my parents. Actually, I really appreciate them always supporting me, so I would choose something nice for them and maybe buy some holiday or something like this.
I'm keeping money. I don't really waste a lot of them.
New PC?
I mean, it's gonna go towards the vacation instantly, that's for sure.
Probably nothing, but I would just keep it in my bank account and lose all the interest on it.
Honestly, probably a Christmas tree to kind of decorate at home.
Maybe hats. Yeah, new hat.
McLaren hat?
Yeah, maybe.
Backpack, Louis Vuitton.
I bought almost everything I wanted with the career I have, so now it's about saving and using it wisely for my life. Maybe some gifts for my girlfriend? I have no idea. Maybe probably some Christmas gifts, because I need to buy somewhere. Come on.
I will buy some gifts for my family.
Not sure, I probably invested in something.
Probably my car, like the first car, yeah.
Food.
Give my parents all mine.
I don't know, it'll probably end up being some toys for my daughter or something, I don't know.
Well, now Singapore is the next one. I think that's insane, so I'm very happy with that. But other, maybe it could be to Malaysia or something.
To be honest, I would like to see it like in New York or something like in USA, like one of these big cities. I think it would be nice. I mean, we had Austin just now, but I would really love to go to like New York. I think it would be like, I just would like to travel there, so why not Major as well?
Well, my dream would be in Riga, but it's probably kind of a little bit impossible. The city is too small.
Maybe Belgrade. I think it's a nice place and it's close to where I live, so there will be probably a lot of fans cheering for us, so I would say Belgrade.
Wow, Birmingham, England.
So maybe like Melbourne or something. I think Australia
think it's something they need, at least for the scene mostly. But yeah, I think Australia deserves it, especially for the crowd. I think the crowd has been amazing since the last two, the 2 times I've been there. So I think they really deserve it. So.
Maybe in Kosovo, but it's no chance.
I think Belgrade is obviously the obvious answer for me, but yeah, I'll just go with Belgrade.
Well, I'd love to see some places in Asia a bit more. Well, obviously there is the Singapore major now, but the thing is, I'm not sure if there will be many fans in, let's say, Tokyo or Seoul or those kind of countries. I think generally Europe is good, but America has been fucking insane. So I think New York has been one of my favorite cities. So I'd say New York.
I think about maybe major in Japan. It's very interesting. I think
something unusual, something Argentina, something we didn't have before.
Let's go! Right to right. I'm going to store. I'm going to have door now. Checking outside. One me. Upper bank. Main. Don't main. Hot. One hot.
Just had another chat with Neo, this time after winning a map, and yes, obviously he was much happier, but at the same time he said that this is typical FaZe. Whatever happened right now on the server is just what FaZe is doing the best, and he also praised Frozen a lot because he came alive in those clutch situations. I felt specifically if they feel like Navi really crumbled in a lot of those clutch situations, which got really close, and Neo agreed with me immediately. They feel like they're speeding up, they're sometimes mismanaging the economy, and they're really trying to overplay these clutches where they FaZe guys are trying to punish them. So this is exactly what is needed for the decider to be a banger. Let's see how it goes.
FaZe are not going down with a whimper, and we are going to a third. There aren't many certainties in life, but we do know one. You can never count FaZe out on a big stage, and this map is a reference as exactly to why, Jacob.
It's crazy how they continue to do it, game after game, tournament after tournament, year after year. With Kerrigan, as you said, you can never count them out. This game, it felt like it was over. It was Navi in the first half, playing superior Counter-Strike, dare say. They were one step ahead. Twist did his absolute best to keep them alive. I feel like Twist had a, by the scoreboard, a decent game, but in terms of the raw impact on the server, he was the one player in the first half who kept FaZe alive, and then we're gonna get into it, but that second half, that's one for the memory. For FaZe to fight their way into winning this map without even having to go overtime, I do not believe it.
I thought Navi had a really, really good CT side. I thought Imme, Alexibi, they were essential for that kind of good start on the CT side. They were blocking the inner bomb side. Imme felt like he knew where the flashes was coming when FaZe went on that attack. And it's like you say, it looked like Navi had everything under control, but then, what is a FaZe game without them almost looking defeated, almost pulling it back from having zero control, having that X factor, having those clutches, having the moments where it's just unbelievable that they win these moments. It's a typical FaZe game, and what else can you say? They love entertaining a crowd. Maui once termed them the great procrastinators, and it's so true. They leave it to the very last minute to be turning the tides and getting the job done. You're totally right though, Jacob. First half, we did see Twist really kind of keeping the soul hope alive, really, for FaZe Clan. Round 11, what did we learn from Twist in this one?
Well, we learned that Twist was the one player, trying to keep it alive for FaZe Clan. As we described already, it was Navi being one step ahead in pretty much every single aspect of the game. Look at the score right here. It's 8-2. The game could be over. Boki found an opening, wonderful answers back. Again, you look to a round where it's slowly but surely getting out of control. Mikasa comes up from secret, finds a kill, Frozen dies, and you have a 2v4 scenario at this point. Look at Twist HP. Twist with 9 HP, exactly. Finds a kill on towards Bit. Mikasa maybe outplays himself a little bit right here, couldn't find the timing, and then look at Twist again.
Hey, it sounds good, Ease, if you're still here, but much love, bro. We'll catch you a little bit later.
Then he has to clutch it out 1v2 as well. It is unbelievable.
Yeah, apologies for being back and and forth for the past few minutes. Just trying to wrap up the chores for the day.
But without this round, this game
Because here in a little while, my girlfriend's going to get home, and then we are going to go out to dinner.
No way FaZe would have come back from this.
No,
trying to make sure I have everything done
say?
before
It's
then.
Unbelievable Counter-Strike moments, and FaZe.
Yeah, hopefully we should get this game 3 started pretty soon.
Super round from Twist, and you know, it's
I'll be right
good
back.
to see that the individuals
this should be the last time.
finally,
I should be back
you
in
know,
like
kept
5 minutes.
or went alive, so to speak, because they weren't alive. There was Navi fully control over the game. Navi had all the momentum. They were the one that was proactive on the server, and then we had someone like Frozen, you know. He was instrumental when it came to that CT half, when it came to them actually defending. We've seen it before with him on this nuke. Top performances every time I see him on this map. And he's so flexible, you know. He's a ramp player that almost looks like a playmaker in this FaZe squad. And that is unbelievably impressive to do.
100%. Let's flip on over to the CT side of things, because you're totally right, Jacob. You know, there's just moments in isolation that happen in the first half. It's enough to give you a little glimmer of hope, but no certainty for FaZe Clan. Round 15, though, they finally get a clean buy round coming their way. What did you learn from this one?
I feel like I needed to give one example of FaZe actually playing good, proper Counter-Strike, where, yeah, you know, you go in, you win the pistol, you convert, and then you win your first buy round as well. The round in itself is not really that exciting. It's just FaZe being one step ahead. Love the double push right here in ramp. Frozen, as you spoke about, Devil Walk, having a great game, especially on the CT side. And it's very clean. They completely dismantled whatever Navi wanted to do in this round. And to make matters worse, Makasi right here survives with 1 HP. At least that's what he thinks. Goes down after time. Economy is messed up for him. Right, that was FaZe playing proper Counter-Strike. That was FaZe getting into the game, winning rounds based on good reads, good individual playmaking, and looking like a proper team, you know, which they didn't do until 11 rounds into the game.
I mean, to be fair also, there wasn't that much clean Counter-Strike for FaZe in this game. There was a lot of pullbacks, a lot of clutches, and it just, the common FaZe with chaos, with instrumental moments, with impossibilities. I mean, we have more rounds where we're going to take a look at where FaZe do the impossible. They pull back around where Navi should be winning, should be ending the game and making it to a grand final, but FaZe just say no.
Not just FaZe, Frozen specifically. Let's dive straight into round 18, because this was just ice cold coming out of him. You're totally right. FaZe known for those freaky rounds, and Frozen, he's just another example of that, right?
I mean, we love pausing the minimap right for Falcons. Maybe we should do the same thing for Navi. They did it yesterday against Fallen and Fury in a 1v3. They do it against Frozen as well. He gets in right here. He gets a fantastic clutch, and you can just see it in Frozen, right? For him to win this round, it was such a pivotal moment, and to be ice cold, holding the bomb right here, but doing it in a way where he can always tap away from it and get the kill on towards him as well. This was a key moment in the game as well. Not to win the map at this point, just to keep them alive, you know, just to make sure that they wouldn't lose out.
I also want to mention one thing that FaZe did well on their CT side. They gave Navi a lot of space. I felt like every time they were challenging early on in the outside, they left the space, Brokey went back, continued to kind of defend ramp, let Frozen be that playmaker, let him rotate down to that lower bomb site, and that's why they get into these situations where Frozen can clutch in the end. He's just making sure they keep the bomb site straight up and then left in the clutch if they go upper.
And that's the thing, right? FaZe gradually turned the momentum, the odds into their favor, and then, as we all knew it would happen, there is indeed a Brokey pop-off moment to kind of have the final nail in the coffin moment for FaZe.
There's two sides to the clip that you're going to see right now. Brokey and the AWPing coming out from him. You know, overall, on the course of Nuke right here, he was pretty absent, didn't get too much done. There was a couple of entries in Yard, which he gives credit for. But this kill right here, or these kills, the triple one in round 22, is absolutely outstanding. The speed of the kills from Brokey that we're about to witness was insane. The critical moment in the game was insane. Again, 11-10 for Navi. Look at the money for FaZe Clan as well. There's nothing to work with. Twist opens up the round, wonderful answers back, and then we get into a scenario where Navi do a great call by going in, pressuring Kerrigan, pressuring Jacob on towards the inner bomb side. Brokey left by himself. The first kill is cool. The second kill is great. And the third one is just instant on towards the opponent as well. Again, if you're Navi, you must be thinking, how are we doing this one more time? You lose a 1v3 versus Frozen. You lose a 1v3 essentially versus Brokey, and you lost a 1v3 versus Fallen yesterday as well. Yesterday they were able to overcome it, but you can only do that so many times before someone will punish you, and I'm happy that FaZe did it.
Yeah, I mean, they were a little bit undisciplined in these moments, Navi. They were a little bit kind of taking the win before it actually happened. We saw in the Frozen 1v3, they were jumping with knives, trying. What are you speeding up for? What are you trying to gain momentum for? Just keep your weapon in hand, make sure you calm down those moments, and you would have won this map. Because they gave the openings for everyone in this. They gave it to Frozen, they gave it to Brokey, and ultimately, it's painful for Navi, but it happened yesterday, and we saw them bounce back. We see Blade here right on the camera, talking with his team, and they have the mentality to reset. They have the mentality to go in with their prep and start strong again.
100%. Just to go back to that Brokey moment as well, yeah, like you're totally right, two sides of the coin. One, incredible reactions from Brokey, but if you're Navi, you're kind of picking him one by one at that point. Why are you doing that
You're not
in
satisfied.
that moment?
I'm not satisfied. Blade behind him, not satisfied.
No,
he was
not
losing
at
his
all.
mind as well, so you're not wrong in pointing it out. Obviously, for Brokey, it takes a player to capitalize on those mistakes, without a doubt, but you're right in saying that that was horrendously played by Navi. I don't know why. I don't know why they were stressing it. Alexi I think, had the bomb as well. Essentially, could have gone down the vents, could have planted on the lower bomb site. That would have been round over. No way Brokey goes down the wind with an AWP and retakes that bomb site in a 1v2. So, again, it's the pressure, it's the stress, it's the communication, and it's so weird to describe, right? Because we saw Navi play so incredible, I guess, disciplined yesterday in most of the rounds versus Furia. They've done the same today, but then when they get into, as you described before, a round where you almost won it, you've done all the footwork, you know, done 98% of the work, and then the last 2% where you just have to finish off the round, that's when they slip up. It's becoming a trend, and we can't really have it if you're Navi.
No, no, they need to reset. As I mentioned, they need to talk about this because we know the prep of Navi, the level of execution, when they're calm, when they're composed, is they are the better team in that department, in this server, in this game. And they just need to keep doing it and reset, keep their calmness, because that's when they play the best CS. And for the flip side of FaZe, they love this chaos. They thrive in this chaos.
Yes.
Don't let it become a chaotic game. They need to control the pacing. Otherwise, you know, FaZe is going to catch up to you.
Just to wrap up the tale of Nuke, of course, this was the map pick of FaZe and closing it out in the full 24 rounds required. But if you were to point a finger at one issue, the biggest issue for Navi on that map of Nuke, what would you say it was, Devil Walk? What don't you want to see repeating itself on the third?
I think it's the fact that they moved too quickly when they already won the round. I think they need to pause, they need to recalibrate, and that's when they make a decision that's in unison. Don't rush things, take it easy, and that's when I would say that Navi did mistakes this game. They put themselves up there, they had all their chances to close this out. All the prep and openings and end rounds were good, but someone has to press that stop button at some point and just say, let's chill. Let's make sure that we clear the site in unison and plant the bomb, because they had no time pressure in these rounds. They had plenty of time to actually finish this round out. So that's the thing that I would point at. Keep your calm.
Hard to disagree, you know. I'd almost consider to, let's say that you were to lose weight on a weight loss journey, right? Throughout the entire day.
Would you know a thing about that, Jacob?
I know a little bit about that. You know,
No
you
way.
eat salad and you count your calories, and then just half an hour before you go to bed, you eat 3 bags of crisps and you mess it up, you know. And that's exactly what Navi is doing. They do all the footwork. They do such a good job getting into the rounds, leveling out the rounds, getting into the 3v1s, etc., etc. But as Devil Walk described, you gotta finish the job, and that's something they gotta focus on heading into Inferno.
Yeah, job unfinished. Third and final decider required. Some call it the ultimate decider of Inferno. FaZe is going to be starting on the CT side of things. We're going to take a look at the odds to see exactly where our partner is lying for this one. Looking incredibly close, still siding just slightly with Navi. What do you make of that?
See, I think it's even closer than that, and I'll tell you why. So far, at this very tournament, FaZe have played Inferno 5 times. And guess what? They have a 100% win rate. They won every single game they played on Inferno. We saw yesterday what they did to Mouse, or the day before that, absolutely dismantling them 13-2. And that's what they've done to everyone they played throughout this tournament. They play Inferno at a very high level and a very consistent level as well. For Navi, coming into this tournament, even at this tournament, the last 7 times they played the map Devil Walk, they lost 6 of those. And I know a lot of them are close losses. We're talking overtime, the game yesterday versus Fury as well. So, you know, the odds in that regard may be a bit deceiving. The win rate is very low for Navi. They can definitely play the map. But if you're speaking of who's coming in with confidence, who's used to winning on the map, that's FaZe Clan.
Yeah, Navi, they obviously against Furia yesterday, they had the win in that game too. And I'm worried that if a similar situation happens, that's going to creep back into your mind and make you worry, stressed, and not be able to finish the rounds, just like we saw on Nuke. So it's definitely a very, very close map ahead of us.
Anything you learned about the T side, particular from Navi yesterday, considering that's the side they're going to be starting on this third and final? What are we anticipating from in terms of how they're going to be executing on this map?
I think the first thing when you look at Navi, especially against Furia yesterday, they knew what Furia had in mind. They knew that the tempo
I
of
returned.
the rounds, they knew when they
Apologies
wanted to
for
bait
the
them
milk.
into nade stacks. They knew what their actual decision making was. And I wonder if have they had enough work, prep
But
work,
okay.
have they enough.
Let's hop over to the COD and see what the COD talking about.
He's sitting in another room, but he has been very
Still
vocal about
Optic
this next
Miami.
round. That's how I like to play. I sit back, but it looks insane compared to everybody else. Faces in monitor, he's lounging.
Oh, it's game 5. Oh wait, this is perfect. We're watching the rest of this game and then we'll check back in for CS.
They don't take mid control.
Raid S&D game 5 in 2025, bro.
They're trying to set up a sort of late flame for Mercury. So watch number 7.
This is like pit flag.
Well, he might get just surprised by 2.
Let's see, they're trying to chase him. What can Hercules find?
This is deadass like their pit flag, bro.
The help has now come in. Beautifully
Now you gotta know he's behind you. Hall and
got to his teammate. Maybe if
wow.
you slam 2 there, you got a shot. But
You know, you should know last guy's behind you,
all
right?
on Rancor again. And the problem is there's 20 seconds.
And plus you send Hoot to help him. I mean, there is a
That's
world where
5-3.
that goes wrong, where he gets bad early timing. But that's not even the play. You're planning that, and then you're hoping he can go all the way around pool because that bomb was planted backside.
You're thinking he's the flank player, not the point man.
Yeah, but then all the pressure's over to him.
Yeah.
Not only does he earn one and play his life, but Hook plays with him. And they just deal with all 4.
I think he had 1,600 damage in the map too. Double-digit kills. Approaching that territory again at 11-3. He has been so good for them in
Miami
search,
ain't got
and
no
now,
sponsors?
What, 5-3 edge?
Optic got like 9,000 sponsors on
They go
their
for the
shit.
closeout.
Miami got nothing.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
Surely they have
He
sponsors.
sure as hell has. All right, so they've sent it out mid this time, and you see they try to combine nades there. Optic to just shut down any kind of aggressive mid push.
Whoa.
Shotzi's just going. Trakes wants to chow. Who's gonna win?
Wow, with a pistol?
Trakes just gets deleted.
And Shotzi just keeps going. He's still just taking chows. He's just trying to close this out.
That's not gonna stun
He's
nothing.
still there. He's still there.
Okay,
Oh, Jesus
second
Christ.
dude, super lost. Okay, so he gets the kill. You get numbers again, 3 versus 2.
Well, he's thinking he backed up, but
yeah, I thought his angle, he kind of saw that.
Oh,
but-
timing.
All right, so the plan will now come in. I mean, yeah, Mercury's and Dashy alive still, so we're not done
this
yet.
Rencor off angle, though. Yeah, you're not going to check
Yeah.
that. Nice little spot there from Rencor.
Here's a taste of your own medicine, basically.
Looking
That's
like
how this is
5-4.
going.
And that's what he's been doing this entire series, right? Just like finding the player on the pinch.
Rancor is so good. Dashy last up. He gets ripped. Rancor still here, and they'll shut it down.
Still fighting.
Still fighting. Can they get it to around 11? Last time, this is where it ended. Ended in round 10. They couldn't push it the distance. Listen, win or lose, though, this Heretics team, you can see they have been improving, but you still want those 10 CDL points. Want to come from behind and get this dub. Show that the Kings and Optic are beatable. Oh, dude, that is just
And I mean, this is just such an
What
individual
the
play, too,
fuck?
right? Where like, he just, you saw the minimap. He was by
That's
himself.
insane.
Tom Cruise, just the 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. That's what reminded me. Pop, 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 gone. That's a great movie. You should see it. Yeah, it's fantastic.
I have, yeah. That's with Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah, so good. Round 10 now. Heavy. Handed out towards B.
You have the call here. You have multiple members here. Back Tiki.
Stun check hits.
Rank almost gets caught, though.
And they know there's another one.
Metals is there.
That is the question.
How they do.
Mercury's playing dodgeball.
Well, okay, the nade would have hit, but Metals is also playing dodgeball. So great job by Metals to avoid nades. You're going to force Optic to rotate. You can see Trace, he's just worried about someone pushing through ring. This might turn into another retake situation.
Looking that way.
Or can Miami catch them before they get there? You see them starting to work up B-ball. Trying to get back laundry control.
Optic should have it.
Here we go. Plant in. Heretics have to retake this 4 versus 4 to get to the round 11.
Damn it, he looks in there already all
He's making
gone.
that play. Look at number 7.
That's crazy.
Yep. He's going to go all the way through. So what we saw last attack, he's actually cut middle of the map.
Trophy catches the smoke.
I think Dashy's weak.
Somebody's watching that. Rentor's watching it, though.
Nettles is going. Right on him. That should
Oh.
be able to take out Dashy. Time is dwindling, though. Only 20 seconds to go.
They got about 10 seconds to hop
Kills
this.
to defuse. And you're
They
just hide and
have,
seek
what,
right now.
bro?
Texas
They're in
literally
Narnia.
just
What the
picks
fuck?
to get out of the action. Now 15
Somebody's
seconds
got to have
to
bomb
go.
check.
Shotzi's timing is insane. 2 are going to drop.
Unbelievable.
Shotzi shuts it down, Tracks
In
it to
that
kill,
series.
but no time to get the defuse. And Heretics there to search, like, where the hell
They
are
were
these boys?
gone.
Optic Texas come up with the sauce again in the round 10. It is a hard-fought battle,
Wow.
but Optic doing just enough to get the dub.
Well, I mean, yeah, and again, just the starts for them in Search and Destroy versus Miami up 3-0.
They just
both
couldn't
times.
fucking find him.
Miami fighting back some big.
All right, Optic beats Miami. Back to CS.
Nuke in patches.
All right, how we looking?
And that came quick.
What
Right?
did we miss?
That's a premeditated approach from Navi. They want to get to half wall. They want to erupt. They want to catch you as you're in your fallback protocols. CT smoke lands.
FaZe 1-0. Who won the 1-0 round?
Planted.
I love that Frozen immediately takes his place, right? Carrigan's out, I'm in, and also Brokey playing ahead, right? No team.
FaZe 2-0.
But he understands I might be overlooked here, and he profits.
Carrigan happy with that one. And it will have to just be the partial now for Navi. Squirrel away the pennies.
Come on, baby.
Get the guns out in round number 4. They've been in this situation before. Yesterday against Furia on this very map, they dropped it. They're up 10-3. They bounced back on Train and won the series 13-3. It was a world-class recovery. And I remind you, both of these teams have major winning calls. 4 for Navi, Makazi the rookie. FaZe with Twist, Carrigan and Brokey. Frozen's been in the final. Jacob, fresh to this territory.
Okay, missed shot, warning shot thrown out, block smoke held on to. It's actually incendiary. I'm just going to throw that down now. It's alongside, Brokey could have his hands full.
Auto smoke in, drawing bodies away, they're going to fight.
Oh my god, Makazi surely swings on this. The flash is perfect.
Whoa.
And the flash got through, wonderful with 2. Low HP, bomb on his back. Carrigan going to slink through.
Timing.
Jacob's got to get the multi here. Holds his nerve, holds his side.
Jacob.
Send them back to spawn with empty hands and heavy heads.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Needed that.
But Carrigan not turning to his boy and G'ing him up. This is expected now. You're going to be the A anchor. You got big shoes to fill. You will be called upon. That's one of the easiest triples you're going to get. When it was scrappy by the vets on the long side, the kid delivers 3. And now we settle into regular scheduled programming. The push and pull of Inferno. The odds favoring FaZe.
To make it to the major grand final. Brokey's in trouble. There's the cover. Catches bedroom, but now looking for 2. Bit accelerating. He thinks he's got a gap. He thinks he's got an opportunity. Scavages up the AWP to try and catch that rotating piece. Carrigan's having none of it. Twist responsible. Jacob ready in mid.
This is crazy.
Is he going?
Yeah.
He wants to fight. He's going to catch you. Nearly goes down. Alexi gets brought low. Jacob turns tail. 3 HP. And he can still get one. How's he done that? Makaze brought down. It's a 3-on-3. Low HP. Navi alone. The nade finishes off 1. Wonderful sidelined. Bit, they know where you are. Make no mistake. Backing away. Trying to find something with that orb.
Bombing enemy
Dude,
territory
what is
right
going
now.
on?
Irretrievable.
It might have to be everyone's favorite 4-letter word.
Boo.
Going fishing, giving it a look, finding some fight. It won't be the save or
hang on.
Did I speak too soon? Showing a little bit of leg to keep the interest on FaZe to make sure the scouting party isn't sent out on the hunt. So they will be looking to retain the AK for Bit. I think Alexi wants to try and get over and see if they can get this AWP. Siphoning guns, he gets an AK at the very least. Bit, where'd that AWP get off to? Scoops it up. Wonderful, we'll be thanking him for that one. So a delayed save, but still the same outcome with stronger weaponry. An AK and a Galil becomes an AK and an AWP. Money to buy now for Wonderful. We can drop an AK. Mikaze and Immer can operate on Galils or something a little bit lighter. But I think a blind tactical timeout could be called for in a moment like this. It's either this one or the next. Jacob, so low. I love the risk, almost gets punished for it, but still pulls off one. So no harm, no foul.
Lovely little bounce trajectory. Gets the angle necessary to finish off Wonderful, head in hands.
Really tough round for Navi, Alex. Light on the util. We know util gives options. So sure, they have the orb. They might have to rest on Wonderful. This is fast up mid. Real fast
quick.
for a
Yeah,
pick.
this is real fast.
Oh.
And oh, he gets a flash of it.
So much of it.
Didn't pull the trigger.
Now flashed off.
Okay, progress. This is scary.
Surprised he
This is
didn't
really
shoot.
scary for the three defenders of FaZe. Navi looking to clamp down. Got your brackets control, and now Wonderful goes fishing. Oh, he nearly hits the flick. They double peek him. No one goes down.
So much pressure on A early. It's drawn the rotation. Smoke was dropped banana. It's already halfway through. Frozen has another one. Now he's playing passive. Now to FaZe play for info, it's going to all come down to the timing because quickly congregating base of banana for the B finish. Smoke, flash, and a HE. You won't be able to molly the site. You won't be able to smoke both CT and coffins. They're going to explode into Frozen in a moment. Brokey's here.
He's still got his smoke out. Too late for that now. Flashed off and they're in. Mikaze leads the charge. Bomb still not yet to cross. And oh,
Brokey.
Brilliant. Finding Mikaze before he can
Whoa!
Immer on the elevation. Just straight through the smoke. Straight nonsense.
Okay, 3v5, bombs down. Everyone's got a kick.
Winnable despite the number discrepancy.
That's a good smoke.
Wonderful's fight. You might have to push through that, even though he's got the low HP.
I just took a blinker. I can't speak anymore.
Comfortable.
Oh no!
Headshot from Big. Brokey missing shots. Wonderful wraps it up.
Oh no! Oh no!
3v5 from nowhere.
Oh, I'm getting off.
Empty site, you lose two, but they set up the triangle. The post plant, perfect, bit precise.
And they said timeout.
There was a time when we called this bit Ferno. An incredible performance where he stepped up at a major.
Oh, the gods fortuning right there for Bit with that lineup.
Crazy that he gets both.
You come into this one, you take a look at the map, the head-to-head. Navi lost 4 in a row. 2 here in Budapest. FaZe, on the other hand, 5 consecutive Inferno wins, all housed in Hungary.
Look at this double spray.
Oh, look. Run into the bullet, baby. They had the basics of the post plant setup.
All headshots, Chad. All headshots. The headhunter Bit up to his old tricks.
The output that you get in a round like that so limited on util.
Guys, you're playing fucking good. Let's not overcook it. Just one round. Let's fucking go.
You need that from Neo.
You guys playing fucking awesome.
This guy's seen it all. Sure, hasn't won a major as a coach, but won one as a player.
I like that.
Absolute Hall of Famer. 1.6, it's him or Forrest, pick your poison.
And he's telling you you're playing good, I'm gonna believe him.
Well, you lose this one, cash spills open. Right now on their haunches. Brokey's AWP, post up long side. You'll have to smoke him off or flash him away if you want him to rescind that control. But if Navi did that with that little, how much can they do fully fledged now? Jacob's block smoke has been dropped over towards Apps already. So
Why are we
very
buffering?
light right now in terms of block utility and defuse kits. I don't see one in the mix. So we settle into this as FaZe run light at the sub 1 minute mark.
Jacob going for a re-aggress or just a forward position?
They need some info.
Well, the info's coming. Looks like we're going to be going off the incendiary. Walk through the smoke and a sound cue.
Oh shit, he just goes. Kerrigan don't give a fuck.
It's falling through their fingers. Jacob adjusts a bit.
Van Rack attack.
You know where he lives.
Tripticon with the 2 months. Welcome back. Yo, Tripticon, how the fuck are you doing, bro? Tripticon, much respect as always. I appreciate you, Big Slime.
Double kill. 5 alive from FaZe and 5 rounds
Let's fucking go. Yo, Tripticon, thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back. Much. Yes, I appreciate
9 and 2
that.
right now. Map number 1. We couldn't keep Makazi's name out of our mouth. Manifesting that monster. This kid loves the aggression.
The games are indeed hype.
Not a mirror matchup.
I don't know. Do you watch any CS, Tripticon? Do you know anything about CS or the teams or anything? Oh my God, he screamed so hard he broke the audio.
Of apps. It's a tough spot. But they're on the front foot, taking some fights and finding the fit.
Yeah, he's playing ready to fight. And it's worked out wonderfully to start.
Makazi off to a slow one. 1 and 6 right now.
Okay, Carrigan's getting cheeky.
Basically,
just unload bullets through that smoke, make them feel unsafe.
FaZe are the fan favorites. FaZe are pretty heavy underdogs in this entire tournament, and probably pretty heavy underdogs in this match.
Bullet found wonderful there.
They got absolutely fucking shit on in the first game. They got absolutely fucking shit on in the first half of the second game.
Given up a 5v3 man advantage.
True.
And now they made an incredible comeback
You'll have to rip this
in game 2 with a ridiculous amount of clutches.
Slow and steady.
And they have started this game 5-1.
For confidence.
So the Halo equivalent would be like the Allegiance, like they were down 0-2 in the series and 0-2 in the CTF. Like backs could not be more against the wall here at the Major, which is their world championship.
They're going to walk through the smoke, no one there to receive them. There's Twist though, catches them just as they emerge. Frozen in combination, a massacre.
Let's fucking go, man.
Back-to-back rounds where not a single FaZe casualty.
And I am big rooting for FaZe. I am big rooting for FaZe.
Under those bright lights.
FaZe owned the
in this whole ass Major.
On this very map.
Is that another timeout?
The opening kills in a 15-round game, 14-1.
How many timeouts does Navi have left?
This one started one way. Looks like it's going the other. But this is where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah, they only have 1 timeout left.
The tables have turned.
But I guess, I mean, this is literally decider map. You cannot let this get any more out of hand if you're Navi.
Had the number. Curtain call. On Blade.
Oh, 1,000,000% Tripticon. I even respect games that don't fill stadiums, you know what I'm saying? Halo don't fill stadiums. God don't fill stadiums. You can fill a few seats, but it don't fill the stadium.
Forcing out the util, but the rounds haven't followed. The only one you have.
But no, I get what you're saying.
Post plant on the B bomb site.
I'm just being goofy.
It has to change soon. Before it's out of reach. What's the mix-up off of the break?
Yeah, I kind of only casually enjoyed CS up until this past like year, and I've gotten really heavy into it.
Too much banana aggression early.
It's probably been close to 2 years now I've been into it.
Going through the motions, getting Boiler and Halls first, and then trying to get this banana space. Jacob again drops his block smoke early. Yuta being juggled here from Twists. Then left for Carrigan and Frozen.
I'm gonna throw Carrigan some more shit.
Finding the timing on the gap to exploit this A defense, but now they're 3 strong and posting up on short side.
Powerful position for an AWP. Has vision. Frozen goes looking for answers. He saw him. He spotted him out. There could be the double dunk. Gets away from it. Evasive maneuver works out for Makaze.
How do you return to Banana with a half-wall smoke up?
I don't know if you do.
It might have to
yeah, I mean, I grew up on Halo and COD and playing a lot of respawn game types.
Bang on.
Like I was very much the same.
The block util,
Carrigan rotating, Frozen pushing. They know what's coming.
And they want to fight.
But if you get into it, it's absolutely fire. And look at the fucking flank. 5 alive. Let's fucking go. And Frozen makes the fucking play again. And Alexi's tilting. But yeah, I think it's because in CS, obviously, it's the health and but it's less gunfights and it's more team play and like utility. It's more like who has better teamwork, who throws better flashes, and all that shit.
One way to counter the util. Oh, never mind. Running
Navi's fucking losing full, bro.
It's Jacob with 2.
The aim on display.
That's what they've been telling us. They say they see it every day in practice. The rookie standing up under fire, the largest shoes in the server to fill.
Only one of them can make that grand final. Makazi
This should be 8.
on the first time of asking. And let us remind you, stage 1 is where FaZe started this journey.
You've almost made them do that too. Just as you were saying, it's like, okay, well, we can't beat the nades, let's try pace. Never mind. Not another 5 alive, right, Chad? You get a kill, you get something.
The money's about to be brimming. Makazi and Alexi, 1 kill combined. Even playing anti against a 5v2. Karrigan's walking into the side.
Trying to boost Alexi.
He considered the boost, spots it out, and nails it, even aiming for the boost.
And then you know that other guy's in there.
His position and whereabouts now noted. The door is locked behind him. There is no home for Makaze. There's a kill. First we've seen in 4 rounds straight in favor of Navi. A consolation prize, perhaps. As there's Twitch picking
Big.
it up. Bandits 8 on the board.
And they only lose 1 that round.
It's these opening kills again. In the Mouse game, I was absolutely baffled to see the sheer amount of opening kills. I think within the first half yesterday, Exertion and
it's another
Brolin were both
timeout.
0
All right,
and
I'll
5
be
in
right
the
back,
opening kill department. Right now, 8 rounds into this game, Brokey's got 3. Karrigan has 2. Frozen has 2. Twist has 1. The only opening kill is for Wonderful. And that came on a bloody eco.
Emergency meeting. Blade calls it, knows his boys. You can see they're lacking. Oh, Jacob. I mean, that looks like a frag movie moment right there, live and direct.
Now that was a partial. Blade takes the timeout into the full buy.
It's a good time for it. It's a good time to turn it around as well. 8-4 half. Attainable.
Done those tips. Maybe since you last tuned in as a Counter-Strike fan. It's a T-side map these days, but FaZe, I think they've got something else to say about that. This was a weakness of a map where Jacob couldn't even land his smokes when he first came into the team. And right now he's 13-2, top of the table.
And they're looking to win an Inferno to secure a spot in the Grand Finals versus Vitality tomorrow.
Make it 6 in a row in this major campaign. Slow roll, standard approach, avoiding any threats. Not dunked on by the nade damage. Now they're going back to Banana first. Double flash trying to force a reaction, nothing through. Karrigan with more util.
He's so prepared for anything.
That nade ricochets off bit. Not working through apps, but middle. Ups up his chest, big control on his lonesome. Long smoke, short molly. But it's all about this B play. Brokey, Twist, and Jacob on A. Rotation will have to be Brokey. Both playing CT side, Frozen and Karrigan. They just juggle some nades. That one's going to stall them out. Segregates, here they come.
Could have sent them forward. They are starting to push. It's Makaze once again trying to be the spearhead, blocked by the flashbangs. It's chaotic, but Karrigan goes swinging. Empty hand for him. There's a nice one. Makaze quick. What is that through the smoke? Brokey finds something, delays the plant, sure. Makaze can punch in that code. He's going for the smoke shot, hoping for a Hail Mary. How's Bit found Twist? That's just on the mid-fight, and now Brokey surely backing away from this one, surely accepting that this one is going to be a Navi second.
Do they go fishing right now? Bit has this one cut off at the pass. He should have Jacob dead to rights, as Jacob is getting out of there. Brokey hanging about. Now Jacob gets this kill. He'll get to hold on to the AK, aware of this, and finds the frag.
Wait, Brokey killed one on site. There's a kit available. He's just picked it up. He's going to try and fake it out, try and catch him on the side. There's Makaze. Safe pair of hands for Navi.
Okay, Makaze, impactful round from him. The trade's on the way in. Karrigan getting lost in the source. Frozen getting nothing for the troubles. Navi giving us some fight. 2 rounds. You mentioned it. They can salvage 4. It's workable. FaZe did it on Nuke. Well, that's a CT-sided map. This will be a whole different ball game. So here it is, Alexi finding Carrigan with his first kill, an entry to give them their second. Bid on the lurk, takes down Twist, and Alexi still
I
somehow
returned.
finding a smile.
Apologies.
The
My
fin.
girlfriend just got home. So my girlfriend just got home. She just hopped in the shower. We're gonna watch the rest of this game, and then I'm gonna hop off. We're gonna go to dinner.
The final round. That's how
And
well
then
FaZe have saved.
I should maybe be back later tonight.
Oh, bit of chip damage. Nade in his face. Frozen gets away. Block util required.
I think they'll just go back to these banana plays. FaZe are calling the bluff. They're staying 3A, same type of setup. Nade to logs, not found. They'll look for a fight here, but Molly will hold them at bay for a moment. So if they can be execute again, this could be the recipe to find that fall. Alexi charges forward, Makazi right behind. Block smoke in. Nade softens up, and now Brokey rotating ahead of the play this time.
A couple of extra flashbangs donated early. Enables him to be ready.
They have successfully pulled off the push-pull.
It will just be the two of them.
Just playing balcony,
There's
Jacob
a
playing
crowd.
side. Ramp smokes deployed.
Flash was thrown from Brokey. Has them thinking the setup may be no different. It's Twist and Jacob. They're gonna try and pass this test once more.
Uh-oh, good flash.
Twist not revealing himself. Needs a more. Not gonna have it.
Flanks fast. They're already up mid.
Yeah,
Now be
XCB.
quick on this.
He's ready though. He turns it. Oh!
Oh, Kerrigan!
Quick reactions out of Finn Anderson.
Settles into a 3v3 now.
Okay, making the play. Moto smoke limits Brokey's contributions. Quick pivot from him. Opts for the rifle, heading in from the short side. It's Carrigan with the elevated angle. Can be coming in from Apps, wants to synchronize with the short play. Molly comes out. Bits elevated.
Oh!
No! Down his ass by Frozen. Good find him out onto Carrigan.
They should know.
It's up to Wonderful to clean.
They should know.
1v2. He's got it in him. Wonderful.
Oh, shit! Fuck!
This is what you need if you have the Navi foundation. It's a sniper that can deliver. And since Simple no longer wears this,
Oh, and it's another timeout.
tasked with lifting that. He has been playing impeccable Counter-Strike in their
Damn
major
it.
journey. He's off maps. You'll be hard to find him. And his impact, it's being felt. 3 rounds secure. It needs to be 4. Navi's turn in the spotlight with the clutches.
Money won't fucking matter.
What FaZe struggled to do was
Last
drag
round of the
Navi
half.
into the mud, back on Ancient. What feels like an eon ago, but now this feels like
That was just such a great flash to
FaZe
open it.
want to be playing, and Navi are the ones having to deliver the punch. This is how
Oh,
you
good.
like to see round number 12
Good
go
try.
down before the halftime break. Both teams fully invested. Defuse kits, full nades. AWP for Brokey. Rifles aplenty on the other side. Starting 3B. Our FaZe going to fight for control. Yes, they are.
Yeah, we're going to go for a quick boost. Frozen up on that half wall. He's got vision. He spotted the shoulder, seen enough. Makaze backs away.
Frozen doesn't know he's dipped out. Thinks he's still proof.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Only light damage.
That's not even a lot of damage,
So they
yeah.
have one out the early banana control.
Be able to clear all of this.
They're electing to stay in this forward setup.
I kind of like this.
That smoke will fade. This is a commitment. And that Molly is not going to clear them out. Surely has to be a
Because they don't think.
Surely you're ready. Yeah, McCarthy on his parting ahead of the play.
Okay, that's one.
You wouldn't expect a
Now they're
second.
gonna clear him.
Absolutely would not. If it does turn around, Alexi may have told him. Twist.
Whoa!
Brought
Did he
down.
dink him?
Brokey arrives just in time to try and keep this B site safe. Are they accelerating? That's the question Brokey's asking. Flashbang.
Yep.
Aggression.
Good flash.
Carrigan beats out Bit. That's enough.
Wee,
He spots
yeah,
the ball on the
live.
back of Wonderful.
Can't believe we didn't get wonderful.
All to play for.
Right
Has to be
there.
the big finish. Time now. 25
He's only 10
seconds.
HP.
Carrigan knows that too. Brokey just going to keep his eye on the scope.
They're just
gotta
gonna
keep his
go.
weapon now. Carrigan trying to draw fire, trying to draw attention. A Hail Mary on the spam. Tucked on the new box. Not going to be
Good
an
play,
easy shot to
Brokey.
hit. Brokey, if he hits it, Navi will only have 3. Spots the bomb being planted, catches the bodyguard. It's down.
Come on, baby.
4 rounds away from a grand final.
Fucking beautiful. Where has this Brokey been? Holy shit. What a half. What a half from FaZe. Holy shit on. Brother looks like Polish bound. Alright, here we go. Lock back in, motherfuckers.
FaZe just 4 rounds away from their 3rd major final in 2 years. Navi would have thought they beat the big bad yesterday. Never to be underestimated is FaZe. 9 rounds. Next to FaZe's name, they talk about Inferno, 3rd map deciders. Let's see what this final half has in store for us. Vitality waiting for their challenger in the grand finals on Championship Sunday. FaZe have made a strong case. Navi need this pistol, and Wonderful leads the charge.
Good opener from Wonderful.
Headshots galore. 1 bell rung back. It's Bit that has to back away. Twist cowering, hoping for an overplay. Maybe he can catch the timing. Wonderful, they're trying to back away. That's big. It's massive.
Oh!
He's got 2. Unbelievable.
Remember, Bit is goosed.
Oh, this gets weird now. If you're Makaze, the rookie, finds himself solo, be responsible for the outcome of this pistol.
Oh.
Drops back, tucks into the safety of the site. Bit's going to play forward for Info. Or is he? Roosting in Boiler. Alexi short. A setup. Brokey worried that they've flanked all the way through.
I mean, this would be a fucking dagger.
They're pushed into T-house. They've infested second mid, but sweeping middle now.
Not the weapon you want for that kind of engagement. A Glock versus a USP favoring the Navi CT starter pistol.
Okay, Alexi just got info from that T-stairs shot. So he knows that they're definitely not fully committed to Banana just yet. Doesn't mean it's not a possibility, but hedging their bets off of that light lick of info, and well, the reroute's been called again. So Carrigan from the grave, able to assist with this mid-round call.
They've got a full belt on Brokey.
But Makazi is playing Coffins. That'll be a CT smoke. Makazi needs something.
Yeah, he's got the vision. No smoke in his face. Ready to aim. He's done it time and time again. There's Makazi!
Oh my god. Oh, he's out of bullets.
Brokey now thrust into a clutch.
Has to play.
Has to go for it. Bits on his way.
It's low. It's possible.
Holds his nerve, does Brokey. A clutch available, a clutch for the taking, a clutch that could very well seal the spot in the major grand final. Navi need this. Bits on low HP. No kit, a 10-second defuse ahead of them. Bit to provide the overwatch. Smokes new box.
It's more questions than answers.
More questions, they still can't.
What the fuck?
Bit trying his luck on the low HP. If he gets him off, it is practically GG.
Oh my god.
LXCB's got the time.
Does he? He has it, right?
Has he got the time? It's tight. It's really.
He's got it, I think. I think he's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Oh my god. That was as close as it could have been.
You saw that one slipping away, Mikaze.
Oh, he gets bit. Alexi
Oh my god. But even then, like,
This is a massive double.
you can't get hype off of that if you're Navi.
You're left to your own devices to defend B, while Alexi and B are on the
Because
other
they
side.
almost scam it twice.
Alexi, he doesn't hit it in that moment.
So you can't even be that excited about that shit, bro. Because they had the 5v3, they scammed 2 deaths middle,
It's only a partial.
and then they almost troll that shit because they can't find the bomb and they're smoking the wrong shit.
Still, gonna try and extrapolate max value.
That's one of those where you're like, Jesus Christ, thank
Couple of
God.
Flashes, couple of pistol upgrades to smoke.
Relief more than anything.
Capitalize on timing. They can still make this one costly. Next round, 2,400. It will be a buy. Half wall smoke here, only deployed.
Full eco though.
And they respect it for now.
Trying to catch a little timing off that
Good
flashbang,
flash.
and it's worked out well. LXCB, though, stands his ground. Brought down. Should be fine with Mikaze. Delivers a necessary double. Finished off by Wonderful through the smoke. They passed the test. LXCB did his best as well, considering that's what? 2 kills from him puts him up to 5.
Well, they will know that
Let's
was
see.
the eco, right? They'll understand there was no head armor in the mix there, just not enough bite behind the bark.
Chicken.
And both of these rookies have impressed in patches.
Guns out. Round 15, 3rd map. Semi-final Saturday, and it has been a rip-roarer.
I love that Navi have come into this second half swinging. This is fast. Boost up.
Ooh, heavy damage inflicted. It's ringing. Twist embedded on top of the half wall.
If they do half wall smoke, he doesn't block it here. Okay, he's missed it.
Whoops.
That's a big unforced error. Mikaze,
Well,
I was just talking about how well I think he's been handling the pressure. Those are gimmies. Those are ways into rounds. They're going to exploit this, Alex.
I think they certainly could. Looks like Im has been pulled away.
Wonderful
to retrieve
too.
The early
Wonderful's coming as well.
Departs, and now Jacob's starting to activate. Pressure on B. No, they're committing. This is a commitment. What's the play? Mikaze holding strong. Frozen's gone. Jacob's opened up the A side. Right up. They're going to try and pivot. They're running
Oh my god.
Jacob doesn't have the rotation.
They can get through. They can both through. Mikaze walking
Oh
through.
my god. What the fuck is going on?
Wonderful arrives on the scene of the crime. Bit gone. Jacob found him. He's brought the FaZe clan into the A site. A massive kill with massive ramifications. Gets super uncomfortable. LXCB forced away.
Alexi on 15.
Have to save.
Oh my god. What the fuck are these rounds?
Jacob 15 and 5.
Holy shit.
Map under all the lights, a sold-out stadium. A man gets his.
This is the one.
That's the frag that wins the round.
Yeah, that opens the door. The rotation was there. Alexi called the troops over heavy, and Bit, that's normally his domain. In this situation, when you think about that head-to-head,
Damn.
Jacob playing through
They zoomed in on his corpse. They said it's your fault,
Bit,
bro.
who does the same. And Bit made his bread and butter in Copenhagen. We said shades of Copenhagen. Right now,
oh my God.
Throwing shade right now is Jacob. This kid's been questioned at every turn.
You know, Bit was one of those guys we put in the top category of rookie years. Well, Jacob's certainly making a strong case late.
He's joined in August.
Yeah.
She looked like she was having fun.
December.
And he's already in a major semi-final. 3 rounds away from the grand final.
What a roller coaster over 6 months it's been.
Brokey and Jacob at the top of the scoreboard.
Good damage onto Emma.
In that Inferno decider.
They're using Twist as a facilitator. He was in Banana last round with Frozen. Right. Now he's quickly through apps. They're looking to punish Bit on A again.
They think they found the weakness.
They pipped a gap. Noisy
weak
now.
link in the chain. Already into Bit. Good tracking. He handles Carrigan, who was jumping through that
they got the
mid-smoke,
sight.
but Returning to A is the problem.
Wait.
Not if Wonderful removing Twist like that. He's going to make the play through the
Gets one
smoke.
before the smoke
Needs to get
pops?
through apps right now on Broke.
Yeah.
And Brokey's way
Smokes and Mid are going to start to
behind.
fade, so Frozen and Bit might have something going on as well. It's Brokey trying to forge a path.
This is
has
fucked.
to play late. Frozen can re-smoke Moto. Oh, he's gone long side.
Interesting. Bit throws out some block util of his own.
But now how do you get the bomb in?
More chance.
This is fucked.
Spotted Alexi. Need a bit of chip damage.
They can get side control.
They're going to try to. Alexi being not interested.
Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Tapping heads left and right. It was Brokey from the higher ground. It's Frozen on the flank.
It's frozen. It's frozen. It's frozen.
Through the library side, they're considering this is
But the timing. Oh, they read it.
Navi holds on. That's tight counter strike. In the face of adversity, they
Jesus.
survive and they thrive. A 6th round, that's compulsory.
More impact from Wonderful in this. I understand Bit gets the freebie on Carrigan leaping through the smoke, but Wonderful from long takes down Twist. They had 2 players with pit control. If Twist and Jacob were still alive in that situation, that's more than enough. Now, this one right here.
onto Twist.
This is a massive one, right? That alleviates
Oh,
all the
right
pressure.
before the smoke pops.
Jesus, Brokey.
Yeah, what the fuck is Brokey
Yeah, well,
on?
Not in tatters, as the odds still favouring FaZe in this one, but right now, they will be up against it if they lose this. Pistol for Carrigan, pistol for Jacob, AKs for the rest. This one looks like it wants to be very banana-centric. Look at Jacob, very passive in second mid. The rest congregating T-stairs, ready for a banana pop.
Oh, the flashes.
Forced away, tries to stand in the flame, could cost him everything.
Oh my god.
Oh no, Imma's gone.
That's the A rotating rifler. How does this factor into Carrigan's call?
It's a Bit that will play proactive. Expecting a boiler player, perhaps making his search. He's looking for Jacob, but he's elsewhere.
This is good info for Bit. It might embolden Alexi to stay over towards B. We see him hedging away now. But surely, yeah, it's too quiet. Wonderful has mid control, Bit has boiler and halls. It has to be B as the block smoke lands. Util for the finish, smokes and flashes. Alexi holds his, ready to assist. Carrigan lurking over towards A. Does he play first? Bit now peeking. How far does he go?
They're going to accelerate perfectly timed through the
Good Molly.
Makaze getting flustered. Needs supportive flashes. One arrives, but they've got vision.
This is weird. This is weird. This is weird.
Does deliver. Dip back in. It's
Gets one. Alexi goes through, gets traded.
Stabs him in the back. Traded out by the Tech-9. Missed shot on the flashbang.
It's up banana. Carrigan's here.
Should be good for a plant. Incendiary might make things weird.
Oh, good Molly.
Just finds a safe haven to get the explosives planted.
He's going. Little
pre-fire, hoping for a jiggle. Carrigan's going to likely be overlooked. It's going to be weird.
Whoa!
Swivels around. Quick opportunity.
Okay.
They know where they
Wonderful
are.
1v2. They're swinging him. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit.
To the Budapest Grand Final.
Money was on the line there. That goes both ways.
And they win their goofy shit by.
Financial.
This better be one hell of a timeout played. Praise for his sister.
This is their last
Praise for
timeout,
the team
right?
He has built, taking down Furia. Seemed like a
What
stepping
the
stone. Seemed like a logical
fuck, dude?
conclusion. They were about to sail into the
You know what? Timeouts from now on. Timeouts in CS games means fucking blinkers.
Apex said it best. FaZe never dies.
From now on.
Already boasting 2T rounds.
This really is it, no other way to put it. 1900 lost into the next. You don't win this one. They're shoving, 2 M4s, 2 MP9s, Alexi yet to buy. You only have $1,900.
The double fight.
Yeah, beautiful, right? And these two, Twist and Frozen. Pure class.
Their chemistry is just flawless right now, bro.
Pressed to find better riflers than those two in the mix in pressure situations. Frozen on Nuke.
He's the reason we're here.
Yeah, showing that he isn't going to back down from anything. But this is it, Navi. You win a miracle round, or FaZe will roll over you. Right here, right now.
Carrigan's still on a Mac
trying
10.
To play too scared, doesn't want to give them that space for free. It costs him half of his health. Oh, brilliantly placed again. Another nade. This time lands on Bit's front door.
Time going to clamp down mid here. You can see Flash lined up. So now that the banana pressure comes in, they're going to see if they can catch the lurk. It has to come in soon because there's a rally of Yuto in banana.
Just the one man here. So invested on this one guy. Jacob's relaying this information. He's hearing multiple footsteps in the apartment. A flash of leg.
Shit.
He spotted the foot of Wonderful.
Yeah, you
Jacob
see Twist
tried
right there
to
said
make a
walk,
play.
walk, walk.
Would he really?
Wait, because they're faking him out. They're faking him out.
Yes, he would.
Navi's
Yes,
rotating.
They would. FaZe Clan.
They're through the mid smoke.
Walking contact.
They're wrapping.
Middle. Now Loud. Stampeding
Imma.
forward.
Here they go.
On the fly. Not the weapons they want for this kind of fight. Imma just has to stand his ground. He's only got the one long range Mac 10.
Mac
from
10.
Carrigan. So damn close to the bomb going down. The
It's
site
in
feels
fucking
lost. The
hell,
round feels
dude.
lost already for Navi. You
And
put
they
all your
seal
chips
them
into
out.
this round and it's slipping through your
They
fingers.
lock them out, bro. They bait them off the bomb site and then lock them out.
Is the round over? Is the chance of seeing Sunday for Navi slipping away? Piece by
Good
piece,
trade.
taking shape. Frozen's tuck, likely overlooked. Wonderful was clear, but not going to be quick enough on the
Frozen, my
trigger.
goat.
Frozen's brought them to their knees. Makaze gives them something to hold on to, a little bit of belief. Bit
All right,
is super late.
2v2.
Coming in from the apartment side, he's been spotted
Here
now.
comes
Brokey
Bit.
knows. Brokey knows.
It gets weird. It gets weird.
Running out
It
of
gets
time,
weird.
trying to play for their life.
It's weird.
Got the time. Do they? 10 seconds.
Oh, wait.
Got another one of these. I don't think they got it. Through their fingernails.
I don't think they have this one.
Take 12 more. Navi could find the step.
Oh my god, he got it.
0 something. Navi survived. I don't quite believe it.
Wait.
2.5. How is this real? 2.5. How is this real? One more, half a second.
How did he just get that fucking defuse?
Sometimes reality is stranger than fiction.
This is insane.
How did he get that?
The light is green.
.045.
Something. I can't believe it.
11-7.
No fucking way.
These half-second defuses, not forgetting FaZe. Well, half a second away from being eliminated in the first stage. And now it's defuses that's
This
brought
is
Navi
fucking
a little
insane,
bit of
dude.
breathing room. A little bit of a chance to keep playing this game they love in pursuit of the glory of a major trophy.
This is an execute. It's an A-go.
Jacob's
Peach
further
right
forward. You're absolutely right. Supporting
One
Flash.
off.
He's got a lot to do. 2 on his screen.
Oh no.
Empty hands for
It's weird again.
Imma and Pit have to step up to the plate. What's the finish?
They still got full map control right now on the T side. Frozen has banana. They still have top mid. Right now, Navi, it's 2-2 split. You can't help each other.
Segregated duos.
FaZe don't really press the advantage too much.
They're so worried about the mid to mid.
uncertainty.
And they're dropping back to me.
Wait.
Frozen's push forward. If there's any steps made right now from Navi, Frozen will hear this. So as they head back, they're going to have to breach in the site with no util. There's no smokes, nothing to throw. It has to be dry. It's all going to be aimed, but it's an empty bomb site.
And they're going back. They're going back. Does the timing work?
They'll be there just in time to at least hold the cross.
The timing! Oh my shit!
Realizing what's happening. Good flashback work.
Oh, the flash!
Bomb hasn't crossed.
The Clash finds twists. Bomb needs to get across.
Oh no! Oh no!
Defends his bomb site.
Brokey, he's getting the move on right now. 16 seconds.
Wait!
He's on the rotation. Brokey needs to get the bomb down.
Go, 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 go!
Weapons.
Go, go, go!
Planted, but it's just going to be a deagle. Carrigan's found the M4. Bomb's going to get planted. Just. Carrigan's in graveyard.
No. There is no fucking way.
An over rotation. Abandoning your bomb site. Now you have to retake it. Sure, it's only a Desert Eagle, but it still feels weird. The whole site. A crossfire established. You need a multi out of Brokey. Carrigan, someone has to step up. He's under so much pressure. Headshot delivered. Brokey's just got a deagle. He's been over.
Oh my god.
Navi saved themselves from red faces.
Bro, every single one of these rounds. What the fuck? What the fuck?
As convincing as they thought.
There's plenty more rounds to Counter-Strike where that came from, let me tell you that. FaZe have to eco now. The fact that they kept the door open on this, you could see it. Right, they do the long pop, they pressure, they make sure they control the rotations, they still have Frozen in banana, but no smoke, and Alexi denies them at the door.
If he gets that kill clean.
Minor relief.
Oh my god.
This is a must convert for Navi. You're up against just a couple of pistols. You need to keep them away from 12. If you lose this one, the morale might go with it. You might want to take the pace out of this if you FaZe. You're in no rush. See if they overstep. See if the jitters start to get to them. This is a 9-3 half.
Pressure on Bit. He's done well. Still has that crossfire. Bit with a double kill. Pressure back as the Deagle headshots hit. Morale up for debate. Okay, it's Zimmer staying solid as a rock. Quick adjustment, last burst. Finds the header, Brokey. Too much for Twist to handle.
Or is it?
Whoa! No! No!
Maybe there's magic in the FaZe jersey once more. Just needs Makaze. Missed shot, whistles past as the rookie versus the veteran.
No way!
He's done it again.
He's at home in that FaZe jersey.
He said I'm him!
He never should have left.
That is unbelievable magic.
He said I'm him!
Unbelievable.
That's gotta be it, ref. Throw in the towel.
Numbers against him. Experience prevails. The shot.
No fucking way!
Makaze swings to his demise.
And FaZe is on 12. Neo can't fucking believe it. Yo, Blade said not bad. Blade said, damn.
You'd feel it now.
Oh, no fucking way. Dog shit half buy for Navi. Early chip damage. This has to be it.
Carrigan ahead of the play. They want to get naughty with this. He's going quick about this. I think he may have spotted a flash of Makaze. Alexi fallen. Surely not. He's just Makaze. FaZe clan inching closer. The major.
Oh my god. And FaZe ain't no fucking Falcons. Navi's just going. Surely.
Falling through the fingers of Navi. It started strong. Ancient a distant memory because Inferno. It comes
Wait,
to the last
it's weird.
bit and wonderful.
Oh my god. What the fuck was that game, dude?
The Sons of Anarchy are back on their bullshit.
That was fucking cinema.
To stage 2, to stage 3,
Absolute fucking cinema.
and this is their show.
I'm glad I got a ticket.
There is no way that shit just happened.
FaZe stand between them and back-to-back majors. But this is a story. This is a show.
Stranger than fiction.
What the fuck was any of that, dude? Oh my god, what a game. And Twist fucking saves them, bro. Without that play, they probably go to OT. Look at Kerrigan, bro. Holy shit. Let me hear him. Let me hear him. The fucking GOAT.
Frozen. I don't know how you quite survive these moments as a team.
It's FaZe Vitality.
How you get here, other than calling this some FaZe magic, some FaZe
Robs
bullshit.
versus FaZe,
so maybe
bro.
you can explain it to me.
Hey man, if I knew, I would tell you, you know, just FaZe up, you know.
It's definitely FaZe up in this arena right now. They are going crazy, but you were also going crazy on this nuke. The comeback that you guys showed, it looked like you were down and out, that you might have been losing this series 2-0, but you started getting away with murder, pushing through things, holding things, it was going wild. Did you just have a feeling that you needed to do this again? Because
they're still
we
hype.
saw this from you before already on Nuke Against Vitality and other stages in this.
I mean, I just started to feel it, to be honest, you know. Yeah, on the first map, I didn't really get to shoot, I feel like. So I was happy that on Nuke finally came my time, and, you know, we managed to bring the map back.
Talk us through that 1v3 you actually did in a Ninja Diffuse, or like Diffuse against Ime, because you are doing these plays in a packed arena. Plays where these things should not be possible. How are you doing this?
I mean, it just felt right in that moment, you know? Felt right.
My fucking goat.
Lots of people here from Slovakia.
Yeah.
Because of you. Any message you have to them? Môžeš aj po slovensky.
Ďakujem všetkým, ktorým prišli a dúfam, že zajtra to bereme domov.
That's fucking sick.
This is a crazy and beautiful feeling, but I also got to remind you this. From stage 1 to now, you guys did not lose
How the fuck did they make it all the way
the
through?
only team to be able to pull that off. Now, you sit yourselves in this situation where you're going into a best-of-5 tomorrow. Is the FaZe map pool good enough and ready for that test, especially against Vitality?
Well, I guess we will see tomorrow, no?
Guys, continue to bring this energy. Put some respect on FaZe's name. Make some noise for your grand finalists, FaZe Clan!
Wow, bro.
Here from day 1 of the major, and let me remind you, 0.4 seconds away from being eliminated now. FaZe are in the grand finals yet again of a CS2 major. 3 out of 4 CS2 major grand finals now earned for FaZe. Call it FaZe magic, call it FaZe bullshit, call it whatever you want. They know how to put on a show here in this arena.
I don't give a flying what you call that. You know, that is just FaZe coming in here and taking everyone by storm. What a performance. What a way to win Inferno. What a hectic game. And as you said, Freya, it doesn't matter whether you like it. Doesn't matter how it goes down on the server. They are, without a doubt, the most entertaining brand of Counter-Strike that we have ever had, that is transpiring through generations, from CSGO to CS2, from Kerrigan in-game leading.
That was absolute fucking cinema. But on that note, I gotta get out of here. Me and my girlfriend are gonna go to dinner. So I'm gonna hop off, but I appreciate y'all chilling for the watch party today. Had a ton of fun. That was absolute fucking cinema, like I said. Yeah, I should be back probably tomorrow afternoon, maybe. Depending on how shit works out. But yeah, much love. I'll be safe. Y'all have a dope rest of y'all's evening, and I will catch y'all whenever I see y'all here next.